and mailman makes a special delivery in our butts. And I'm so excited, y'all. That's gonna be amazing. So we have divvied out some character parts. And we have decided who's going to narrate, mostly me, as this was my idea, and so I'll take the brunt of some of the ridiculousness. But yeah, why don't we go around and everyone can introduce themselves. Please tell us who you are, where you find you on the internet, and who you're playing this evening. And I believe we'll start with Val.
Hello, everybody. I'm Val. You can find me at the Kraken's Crown, lurking around the internet. I'm here Thursdays and Mondays playing running games. When I'm not on this stream, on Saturday, I run a game called Ward 47. We play Parslings, and that's at 5 o'clock Eastern Time. Come join us for that. And then on Mondays, I run a game called Red Jenny, where we play the Dragon Age TTRPG at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. So that's where you can find me. And tonight, I will be, I guess, backup narrating for Sid.
Co-narrating.
Co-narrating. So excited for that too. That's me.
Next up is Van.
That's me. Hi, I'm Van. You can find me on the internets at Savvy Seaworth, wherever you can find people on the internets, mostly hanging out in the Discord, and then live on this channel a few times a week, Thursdays through Mondays. Here, either playing in games or running them. We're back for Dungeons & Dragons Saturday morning for the Clear Chronicles of the Strixhaven Quintet. This weekend, I'm very excited to finish the Winterlude and start the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. And then Sunday nights, you can find me on twitch.tv/lbhackemup playing Monster of the Week. And we're back to that this week as well. And tonight, I will be reading for the titular Mothman.
Yay! Next up is Alex, who had on a lovely birthday hat. Thank you for that.
Yes. So last year for Sid's birthday, there was an attempt at a stream that I think fell through for one, or like we weren't on camera. And Sid had sent us all party hats that I still have, and I'm trying to put together, but they're not the greatest quality.
No, they were pretty cheap. I'm pretty sure like each pack was $5.99 on Amazon or some shit. So
yeah, and so I can't be bothered to put the string on to actually keep it in place as well.
A for effort.
But anyway, hi, I'm Alex, OMG It's Some Guy on the internets, mostly here Tuesdays and Thursdays, as well as LB Hack'emup's channel on Sundays. If it's a Tuesday, I'm either running our Masks game, Squire Squad, which is getting close to wrapping up. And opposite Tuesdays from that is our Stars Without Number game, Escape Velocity, which I am a psychic bunny man himbo ship captain courtesan, which sounds like it could be the subject in a Tingler. And I suppose for tonight, I will be reading the part of Ivy, last name unknown. Do they have a last name? Oh.
I think it is mentioned, but the next character mentions his last name, but I'm not going to assume that just because they're married, they've taken the same last name. So, Ivy. And last but not least, Wally.
Hello, everyone. Figured I'd do my intro in a nice, soothing, low voice because this is not going to be just a normal stream. This is going to be a sexy stream. Sup, y'all? It's me, Wally, your favorite non-binary slime best friend on the internet. You can find me at WALE132, like the cute little Disney robot where I'm talking about my hyper focuses. It's Thursday, so it's gonna be One Piece. Hear me rant about it if you just ask me about it. But also my hyper focus is Sid's birthday. That's also my hyper focus, because we're here to celebrate it. You can find me on all the other games that everyone has already mentioned in this channel, except for Sid, so I can mention, come for Thursdays playing some a new season of Elegant Creatures. Let's Sid go into more about that when it's her turn to talk. But yeah, that's where you can find me, and follow me on Twitter about all the other stuff that I do. Tonight I am playing, what's this dude's name? Oh yeah, Cooper. That's the person's name, Cooper. And that's who I will be playing. I cannot wait to do this.
Have you been enjoying all of the nervous laughter after everyone says, "Yes, I'm very excited for this"?
Look, I'm already.
I think we're all in the same place.
I'm
We're all in
already
the same
2
place.
sips into this Dr. Pepper. And
I'm
Jack,
just.
so-
We should start the countdown now for when we get taken off the air. I think.
Oh,
Who's gonna
so
come for
tune in.
us?
Tune in now before
Hey.
Twitch TOS kicks in and we're knocked off. We're just our
And then we
internet
have
is
to
blacked
record the
out.
rest of it and
Uh-huh.
put it on YouTube and then get kicked off YouTube.
Yes.
And look for our new channel, Game Newts, at.
And look for our OnlyFans game nudes.
Game News.
Yes, with 2 G's and a
we
K
should make that.
on nudes. Game nudes.
We should make an OnlyFans.
Do it.
PG
And just
game,
whoever
K,
wants to
and
contribute,
nudes.
whoever wants to contribute can contribute.
Be incredible.
Yeah.
Ah, God, we gotta get on this. We need to start more businesses together. I'm just saying,
Full
y'all.
of ideas.
Brilliant fucking minds over here.
More business is gonna have to be someone else's responsibility. I'm not doing it.
Oh, and I am Sid. I'm the birthday lady, and I suggested and was allowed to ask my friends to do this, and I love them dearly for accepting. Oh, and I am here Thursdays through Mondays playing and running games. Again, usually this time we're playing something in our elegant Stream-O-Matic universe, and we will be having our premiere of Elegance and Vigilance this next Thursday. I believe that's the 23rd. We're beginning a brand new game. We're going back to the roots. Gonna play some Good Society with a little bit of D&D thrown in. Should be fun. Definitely come check that out. And now for this evening's fare. As always, I have I've written a little drinking game for everyone. Don't know if we have a link for that. If not, I'll just cut and paste in the chat.
We have one.
Yay! Wonderful. So I'll read it real quick. You will take a drink when someone or something is described as shivering, quivering, or throbbing, or when genitals are mentioned as a euphemism, aka a package, a pocket sheathed to the hilt, etc. We will take 2 drinks when genitals are mentioned aggressively. I wrote them down, and I'll try not to say them too often so we don't get taken down. But you know what I mean. Or someone blushes or cannot continue with what they are reading.
I
And
think
we
that one is
shall
just for
drink.
Sid.
Actually, I wrote that with Val in mind.
Yeah, you
but
wrote that
no,
with
I'll
me
be
in
doing it
mind
too.
100%, because I'm not going to stop blushing once this starts. Am I just going to have to keep drinking? I need to go get the rest of this bottle of rum downstairs.
Turn up your lights so we can see the blush.
No, I'm going to turn it down. I'm
turn
going to
them
turn the
down.
white balance all the
Down.
way off. Y'all will never know.
I love it. However, we shall drink water when a character gasps, a character says, "Oh God, don't stop," just like that, etc. Or when someone says the word Mothman, drink water. Or mailman, drink water. So I feel like it'll be pretty balanced, Should be good. And before we begin, I will say, it's my birthday, and my lovely friends here have already given me all of the present that I will ever need by agreeing to do this. But if you would like to celebrate me and do it for a good cause, we have linked several of my favorite charities that you are more than welcome to donate to. Of course, the National Network of Abortion Funds, the Trevor Project, one of my local favorites, Girls Rock Chicago. I volunteer there every summer, and the Bail Project. All amazing, fantastic organizations that definitely would appreciate any
Sid's trying to
monetary
be
donations.
serious. But I just watched Val blow up the words content warning so they're the same size almost as the title of the stream and just put them right above Sid's head. Content warning what?
I'm
You can't
getting
say
to it.
I'm
content
adding
warning.
it. Hold on.
I am
Jeez.
the content
warning.
content warning me. I am
the one who warns
Sid
content.
is just one big content warning.
No.
and I am getting to that part.
Everybody
so-
turn on the stream and watch how bad Val's doing at typing.
I'm trying to type past my iPad, which is propped in front of me.
Oh, and it should go without saying, but we will be very clear. This will be a very smutty session this evening. Shout out to my pals that may not be into that sort of thing. Shout out to all my friends on the ace spectrum, myself being one of them. I'm demi as fuck. But you know, I am one of those people, as asexuality is a spectrum, friends, as we know. I'm one of those people that enjoys this shit. This may not be your jam. That is fine. Come back next week. We'll be back for all those shenanigans. And we love you. You're valid, and we'll see you next time.
We have a
I'm
bunch
gonna
of
be
VODs
slightly
people
less
watch.
smutty.
I think
Yeah.
what we should do though is when we get to the point where the smut starts, we just fade to black and give everybody an out to leave.
Here's
What I'll
your
do
10
in
seconds
2
to turn
pages?
off the stream.
When that happens, I'll take the camera and I'll just point it at Bonnie who's sleeping on the sofa.
Everyone look at this cat.
Everyone look at this cat. Give yourself
gonna
a
leave, leave now.
Get the fuck out of here. But yes, that just absolutely a content warning for smuttiness and sexual content.
This one's gonna
I
be
think
NC-17, kids.
Just a little bit.
Don't let
No,
your
a
mama
lot.
watch this.
Okay,
A
sorry.
lot.
You're absolutely right. At full to the brim of NC-17. Absolutely.
Is that a euphemism?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm counting
Yeah.
it.
Drink.
I'm counting
That's
it.
one drink.
Don't let your mama catch you watching this stream, y'all.
Hi, see this mom.
So. Hi, Jean. I love you, and I know you mainly knew me in high school. How far
We're
we've
all-
come. Hi, Jean.
We're
We
all
love you.
Grown adults now.
Yeah, I am a grown adult. Now.
We're
So,
grown.
I'm a grown ass adult now. Hey, are you supposed to say on the internet how old you are when you're lucky enough to maybe look a little younger than you actually are?
Oh, I'm 40.
Yeah,
I will-
nobody can top that, so.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I guess it doesn't matter. I will be 36 years old, friends. I'm a grown ass woman, so
How
Am
are
I still
you
the
even
youngest?
alive?
I know I'm
I
so
have no idea.
old. Oh, thanks, chat. Oh God, Sita is clipping the part where we said
Yeah.
Hey.
No. All right. This is a shorter one, y'all. So hopefully we will end by regular stream time, but it is pretty short. So
Maybe
I
it's like
suppose.
4,200 words,
yeah, if that.
I think.
And that might include the bonus.
It's like one of
section.
Alex's recaps.
There you go. Yeah. But
Let me pull
but
up
it'll-
Scrivener.
Z says, how saucy could it possibly be?
Oh.
Z.
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 Is there, Val, is there a way you could show the cover of the book? Am I asking too much of you?
Give me a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, so some of my longer notes for a session have been 3,400 words.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Straight
So,
read of those is like, what, 10,
No,
10 minutes?
Sita makes a good
10,
point
15,
though.
yeah.
You have to add another 45 minutes in for all the giggling we
Yeah,
do.
so
That's
buckle
true.
up for about 2 hours of bullshit.
Yeah.
Episode 13, the notes are 4,700 words.
Okay. And I feel
What-
like
what
I
even
remember that
happened
one.
in that one.
Apparently a lot.
Yeah.
Apparently a lot. Please tell us the episode everyone got drunk. Like that.
Sandy's asking about the Harbingers in Chubba, and so that's tub thumping at Chubbawamba's shop.
There's
Oh.
the image for everyone that wants to see
This
it.
is the book.
Mhm. That's
Oh, and here's
the cover.
link in chat where you can buy it and support
Yes.
Mr. Tingle.
Hey, yo,
Y'all,
let that
damn it,
Chuck
mouse-
Automod.
Chuck Tingle is an amazing fucking person in general, but also has brought us all this joy of these ridiculous, amazing, smutty monster fucking books over the years. And you know what?
Sid's-
They're not all monster fucking.
It's captions.
Sid's captions are popping up like right over her tits,
Yeah.
and it's the cover, the girl on the cover of her tits. It's very
Yeah.
funny.
I love it.
There's no way I can have that in the background and have it look coherent. So there you go.
No,
That's
I like the
gone.
background you picked. I just wanted to show everybody what it looks like.
No, it's incredible.
Anyway, you
but
can get this on Kindle for $2.99.
$2.99, y'all.
That's like 3 cans of Arizona iced tea. And that's 3 cans of Arizona iced tea you could drink while reading a Tingle, so...
Exactly.
That's a $5 afternoon, baby.
There you go. And what you're getting your money's worth right there. So shall we begin?
Yeah.
Get your drinks ready, friends.
Yeah.
Get your giggles ready.
I think
Val,
we have at
turn
least
down.
like 2 paragraphs until we have to drink. So.
Oh, we actually got about 2 pages, I would say, before we'd even started drinking
Okay.
water. So I think we should be good. We should be.
Whose perspective is the book from? It's from
the dude.
It's from
the dudes?
Cooper's.
Yeah,
Yes.
Cooper's.
Mm-hmm. So essentially,
I would
Val and I will. Oh yes.
I would just like everyone in chat to know that I have read none of this. I
This
bought
is
it and
a
downloaded
cold
it, and then I had to
read.
work the rest of the days. This is a full cold read on my end, and I think also for Alex as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
full-ass
have
cold
no
read.
idea what's happening.
It's gonna be amazing. So
2 whole
This-
pages. Well, see, it's Kindle pages,
yeah,
so the text is big.
rather large.
And Sid, you just let me know when you want to trade off.
I shall. Val, turn your brightness down, and we shall begin.
How long until Val just fully turns their camera off?
I give it at least 15 minutes.
Yeah. We'll get in the thick of it. We shall now
That's
begin.
drink that. That's a euphemism right there.
I should have brought an extra beer. If I go
Bisexual?
sprinting away, it's to the fridge.
We may have to take a break for more drinks.
Yeah,
Well,
but
let's
the
start
something
before we have to
about
drink
Dust.
Let's
anymore.
start before we have to do that. So, bisexual Mothman, drink your water. Mailman, keep it there, drink it again. Makes a special delivery in our butts. Is that
That's
a euphemism? That's a
That's a
euphemism,
euphemism.
yeah.
Yeah, the special delivery.
Mm-hmm.
We made it through the title.
Hey!
We did it.
Here we
Bye,
go.
everyone.
When you've been in a relationship for as long as we have, there are plenty of hurdles to face. Things always change in the course of a marriage, and that's just fine. In fact, they should change. No one knows exactly why we've been placed here on this planet and given a chance to putter around, but evolving and growing seems to be a big part of it. Why wouldn't you want that for your partner or your relationship as a whole? Fortunately, Ivy and I love each other from the bottom of our hearts in a way that not only supports change, it thrives on it. The two of us are always looking for adventure, and this desire for all things novel and new keeps us satisfied. Typically, this personality trait manifests itself in a variety of trips around the world. Of course, we need to strike a balance between work and play, planning our vacation days accordingly, but you can bet that Ivy and me will be out of town as much as possible, taking in all the sights and sounds of some far-off land. Lately, however, work has been especially crazy for the both of us. Ivy's production company has taken on several new clients, each and every one of them sporting their own unique demands that can barely be satisfied. Meanwhile, as a professional writer, I've been working non-stop to get my new novel finished. And while this is typically something I can do on the road, the deadline for this book is looming larger than ever.
These are
I
the
need to
people
buckle
in
down.
those like 90s sitcoms that are a writer and have a production company and somehow have a massive apartment and can travel
gigantic-
around the
Yeah.
world.
Oh yeah, they own their house in this. We're about to get to that. They own a house. Anyway, I need to buckle down and focus, which means the worldwide adventures will have to wait. Now, Ivy and I are posted up in either corner of our home. laptops open and screens crammed full of various tasks we've got to accomplish before even thinking about taking a break. It's nice that my wife can work from home too, so despite this incredible pressure to take care of business, we still have plenty of time to see each other. Can you get... Oh, no, this is Ivy.
Oh, I muted myself for that. Sorry. Can you get that?
My wife calls out, her voice echoing through the house and breaking my concentration. I'm abruptly pulled out of a passage I was deeply focused on.
Wow, okay, bitch about it. I'm gonna have to mute myself because this is how I watch TV too.
I love it. It's great. Please continue. I blink a few times, somehow hoping this tiny movement might center my brain. I look away from my computer, calling back over my shoulder towards Ivy's end of the house.
Get what?
You didn't hear that?
My wife shouts in return.
Hear what?
I continue, utterly confused. Suddenly, the familiar ring of our doorbell echoes through our home. I must have been so deep into my writing that I missed it the first time. Funny enough, as difficult as Ivy's work is, she's clearly less focused at the moment and in a much better position to grab the front door. Regardless, I'm happy to take care of it.
Okay, Connor, bitch about it. Let's just go get the door.
I got it.
I call out and then stand up from my desk and walk through the living room toward the entryway. I catch a glimpse of my wife through the open door of her office as I go, giving her a playful wink. I arrive at the front door and pull it open with a smile.
Hi there.
I offer. Standing before me is a mailman. Water.
This fool buries the lead. Standing before me is a mailman, sure.
That I don't recognize. We've had Noah delivering packages for 6 years that we've lived in this home, but it appears something has happened because the guy standing before me is certainly not Noah. Instead, I'm faced with a muscular Mothman. Drink water.
I just remove the cap off my bottle.
Yeah, you should. The creature covered in grayish-white hair and sporting a large pair of wings folded against his back. His eyes are huge and glowing, placed lower than one might expect and giving the rare cryptid a distinct appearance, as though his head is actually positioned somewhere deep within his muscular chest.
I do appreciate that this world implies 100% that this is normal. Like this isn't a surprise to him that he's like, oh no, yeah, this makes sense.
But it is in fact
Mothman.
still a rare cryptid, so...
Well, maybe there are more common cryptids. You know, you got your common, your rare, your uncommon, your legendary.
Shinies.
Absolutely.
Yep.
All right, Mothman, you speak for the first time.
Package for Ivy Harrington.
The handsome Mothman, drink water, informs me, holding out a small box.
Anyone can sign for it. I just need a signature.
Thank you.
I stammer.
Noah's taking the day off?
The Mothman shakes his head.
Water.
Which consists... Oh, thank you. Alex, I'm going to put you on drinking dame duty. You're going to be much better at this than me.
I will try.
I'll help.
Cool. I'll help. Mothman shakes his head. I said it again, damn it. Which consists of him turning his entire body from side to side.
Afraid not.
The creature replies.
He's no longer with us.
Oh wow!
I blurt.
I'm sorry to hear that.
The Mothman,
Drink.
water, seems a little confused at first, and then moments later, his expression floods with understanding.
Oh, no. He just quit.
The creature hands me a clipboard with a sheet of paper attached to the front of it. I sign quickly and hand it back to him.
Thank you.
The Mothman,
Drink.
replies.
I'll be seeing you.
The creature turns to leave, but I call out to stop him in his tracks.
Hey, yo, my man! What's your name?
I question.
Indrid.
The Mothman, drink, replies.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Cooper.
I inform him, reaching out and giving the furry, muscular creature a firm handshake.
Every time he refers to it as a creature instead of the Mothman, I get so elated that I don't have to drink.
This is why I gave it water. The Mothman drink. Smiles and then turns once again, heading off down the front walkway with a satchel full of packages slung over his shoulder. I can't help but let my eyes linger as he goes, taking in the creature's incredibly muscular physique. He's dressed quite conservatively in a typical mail carrier's uniform, but the cut of his pants hang just right across the Mothman's. Drink.
Also, does mail carrier count?
No, just Mothman. Mothman,
And
mailman.
mailman. Okay.
Yeah. Perfectly toned rump. When he's finally out of my sight, I turn to head back inside, but jump in surprise when I see that my wife is standing in the foyer waiting for me.
Ah, shit! Damn!
I
Fuck!
blurt, almost dropping the package.
Didn't see you there.
You okay?
Ivy questions.
Yeah. I just met the new mailman.
Drink.
Noah's gone?
My wife continues.
Apparently.
I reply, strolling over and handing her the package.
This is for you.
Ivy smiles and takes the box, then opens it immediately, tearing through the package and pulling out a brand new book. It's titled Bisexual Buckaroos, 7 bi group encounters in the Tingleverse. A book you can also buy. Yeah, you can't. That is a legit book. It's very meta. But buy it on Kindle.
Oh, that looks like fun.
I offer, taking in the gorgeous couple standing proudly on the cover between a dinosaur and a Bigfoot. My wife grins mischievously.
I thought we could read it together.
Val, I'm gonna have you jump in to narrate now before things get really heavy. So
Okay, so
I'm
we
trying,
both
I'm trying to
get
be
a turn.
nice. Yeah.
Thank you,
I'm
thank
trying to
you,
be
thank
nice
you.
here.
Initially, I'd planned on keeping my powerful attraction to the Mothman drink.
Drink.
Mailman.
I'm defiantly
drink.
drinking beer
Drink.
this time.
Under wraps. Just a fleeting moment in time and nothing more. It suddenly dawns on me, however, that Ivy might be just as interested in our handsome new mailman
Drink.
as I
How-
am.
Chat, how incoherent is this rule making this?
We're an adventurous couple, after all. And if we don't have time to head out into the world and experience new things, maybe these new experiences can come to us.
I mean, the mailman
Water.
was pretty.
We may have to turn this rule off, because I'm going to die from the amount of water that I'm drinking in such a short period of time.
We're gonna get water drink. Okay, do we want to? Maybe we'll just do one or
Can
the
we
other.
pause
Mothman or
that rule
mailman?
for a bit until we've had a lot of alcohol and we need more water
Yes.
to balance it out? Okay.
Absolutely. Flexibility, very important. All right, cancel for now.
I'm sure we'll see examples of flexibility being important in the book.
Yeah.
Hey! That's a euphemism. Drink alcohol. Hey!
Okay, I need a rereading if you did that, Wally, because I missed it.
All right. The mailman was pretty cute.
I finally inform her.
You would have liked him.
Maybe I'll get the door next time.
Ivy offers. The two of us eventually get back to work in our separate ends of the house, but now I'm struggling to focus. I typically don't have much trouble diving back into projects, but the handsome mailman's cute butt keeps trotting through my head and distracting me. I keep typing out a few sentences at a time, then immediately lose my train of thought as a Mothman rump strolls across my conscious mind, playfully swinging his hips from side to side. Eventually, I give in to my temptation. I open up an online shopping website and do a quick search for something, anything, that has same-day delivery. I settle on a brand new pen, then click to order. The second my order is placed, I feel a sense of calm and focus wash over me. I've done as much as I can to fulfill this strange little fantasy, and now it's time for me to let it go. Now, the only thing left to do is wait. As the afternoon rolls onward, I actually manage to get some words down. I'm in the zone, rolling along confidently as my fingers dance across the keyboard before me. The handsome Mothman is still lurking somewhere in the back of my mind, but right now, he's certainly not the focus. However, all of that changes when the doorbell rings. I stand up from my chair, rolling out into the foyer to see my wife is still working away, her headphones plugged in and her music blaring.
Hey!
I call out.
Could you get the door?
Ivy doesn't notice.
Fuck. Hey!
I continue. Eventually, I'm forced to walk over and tap my wife on the shoulder, causing her to turn around and pull off her headphones.
Can you get the door?
I question. My wife just stares at me blankly.
Why don't you get it?
Bitch, don't you want to fuck this Mothman?
This is a very good point, and I'm an asshole. And suddenly, I find myself completely unable to respond with a coherent answer. The next thing I know, Ivy and me are both laughing hysterically.
I ordered something online.
I finally explain once I get control of the spastic wasn't one of the words, right? Okay, just making sure. Chuckles that are escaping my throat.
You can see the mailman now.
This isn't funny, guys. Why are they laughing?
I don't know.
Am I stupid?
They just laughed completely apropos of nothing.
Yep.
Because that conversation just went, why don't you get it? They're psychopaths.
That's what it
Oh, there
seems
it
like.
is. They're gonna kill
yeah.
the Mothman.
Oh my god, is this gonna become like a what do they call that? When it's a porn and then someone dies. What is that called?
Snuff film.
A
Snuff
yeah.
film. Dear God, no. We're not
We
into
all
that. We're
knew
not
that
into
way
that.
too quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm now very concerned. Anyway, Ivy grins, shaking her head from side to side in an expression of good-natured frustration and begrudging excitement. She takes a deep breath and stands up from her chair, then strolls out into the living room as she makes her way toward the front door. Meanwhile, I hang back and watch her go, sneaking glances from around the door frame of her office. Ivy opens the door.
Hi there.
She begins, then stops suddenly as the words catch in her throat.
Is everything all right?
Comes a familiar voice of our new Mothman mailman.
Oh, yeah.
My wife stammers, struggling to collect herself.
I heard we had a new delivery person, but I guess I'm still a little surprised.
That's all right. I'm Indrid.
He continues.
It's nice to meet you.
Ivy.
My wife counters, introducing herself. The Mothman mailman. Hi, I'm so glad we turned off this roll. Hands Ivy my package.
Not yet.
That's a euphemism. Drink.
But this one isn't. This one's an actual package.
No, this is an actual package.
I'm still drinking.
Here you go.
He offers.
Have a good day, ma'am.
Indrid strolls away, and my wife slowly closes the door behind him. Her jaw is hanging open, and her eyes are wide as she walks back to me. She mouths the words, "Oh my God." I guess that would be me.
Drink.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's 2 drinks, actually. Oh no, it's water. Damn it.
Oh, that's
Sorry.
yeah? Oh, no.
No.
Oh my God, as she approaches, then hands me the package before wrapping her arms around me.
Right?
I offer.
You weren't kidding.
Ivy continues, kissing me deeply on the lips. My heart is slamming hard within my chest now for reasons I can't quite explain. The craving for adventure I've been longing for has finally been satisfied in some small way, and now my body is desperate for more.
Does he not know what horny is?
I guess not. He's a writer too. You figure you might
Look,
know.
maybe he's just a very cloistered writer and he has certain feelings he's never experienced before, and this is the first time for them, you know?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. Or maybe he's a big fucking nerd. I don't know.
I can always tell that the Ivy is on exactly the same page. And as we pull away from each other, our eyes lock in a knowing gaze.
Should we order more packages?
My wife questions mischievously.
Does that count as
That-
a euphemism?
that's
I
a
think that counts as a
euphemism.
euphemism.
Totally.
Is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
well, it
yeah.
depends. That's alcohol, right?
Mhm.
Okay, just making sure.
That is alcohol.
The mere suggestion sends a bolt of arousal through my body, but I find myself hesitating. As fun as this is, I certainly don't want to be a nuisance to our new mail carrier. I understand that he's just doing his job, and will be delivering mail all day regardless of whose house he's going to. But I still feel a little strange about oogling somebody who doesn't want to be ogled.
I don't know.
I finally reply.
I don't want to bother him if it's just for kicks.
It might not be.
Ivy offers. I furrow my brow, not quite sure what she's getting at.
What do you mean?
I question.
He winked at me.
My wife continues. Another bolt of arousal shoots through me. This one.
I'm going to say that's a euphemism
Yeah,
too. The bolt of arousal.
yeah.
That's along the same
Okay.
lines of shiver, quiver,
Sure,
throbbing,
sure.
drink.
Hmm.
This one even more potent than the first. I can feel my frame starting to tremble slightly, quaking with a sense of anxious
Quaking?
arousal.
Okay. Drink again.
Yeah. Cole.
Really?
Yeah. I question.
We cannot agree on what this man's name is.
Cole, Chad,
Yeah.
Charles, whatever his name
I've
is.
called him Connor a couple of
Connor.
times.
What's his name again?
Cooper.
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 I question. This revelation seeming a little too good to be true.
He sure did.
Ivy offers.
Let's just order a few more packages and see what happens.
Over the next few days, my wife and I make far more online purchases than we probably should. We make
That's
sure.
my life right there. Sorry.
Yeah. We make sure to space them out so they arrive slowly, coming throughout the afternoons and allowing us a steady stream of interaction with Indrid, the mailman. It's not long before we strike up a casual rapport with the handsome Mothman, learning all about his life and growing even more attracted to his laid-back confidence. We learned a lot over the course of those few days, like the fact that Mothman are technically a species of Bigfoot, and that Indrid could make his rounds much faster with the use of his wings, but he's required to drive the mail truck for advertising purposes.
Damn,
I have
man,
a
getting us
question.
down. Yeah.
Yes.
I posted this in the chat, but I want to ask it out loud too. This is a mailman,
Yes.
like a postal service mailman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he delivering Amazon packages?
That
Or
does
is
happen
that-
sometimes.
Does that happen?
It does happen
Third-party
sometimes, yeah.
sellers through Amazon
Yeah.
will sometimes utilize.
Through the
I mean,
Postal
he
Service.
must be driving for a third party because it wouldn't be the USPS because they wouldn't be.
I guess they're
advertising.
advertising.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd have to be like UPS probably.
So this
something
is
like
not like capital M mailman.
No.
No.
This is like laser shit.
I don't
No,
know why
this
that
This is
was
suddenly
in my
not doing it
brain.
for Van anymore.
It's like,
Yeah.
The
Now that I know
Mothman
that he's.
mailman.
the problem was it was gonna
Was
not do it for
fine.
me because I couldn't stop thinking about the fact that they're using the word.
When I
was
thought
gonna
he
figure
was
it
a
out.
public servant, it was one thing.
No,
but now that I know he's a
no.
corporate lackey.
No, he's a rare cryptid. Get that fucking money. Like whatever.
I mean, what's
I
what
don't
took-
judge the worker based on who they work for. Everybody's got to make a living.
I mean, what's
Exactly.
taking me out of this is that
It's me. asking
it-
stupid questions.
yes, it's you. What's taking me out of it is the fact is that like I get you want some dick. I get that 100%. But if I was Indrid, I'd be like, motherfuckers, I got work to do. That would be me. I like, look, we can schedule this afterwards, but I got work to do. That's just me though.
But alternatively, he clearly likes these people.
And
So,
like
I
they
feel
said-
Next sentence.
if you're a
Next
mailman,
sentence.
if you're a mailman, like
He'd be delivering packages anyway, and
It's
he's
true.
yeah,
Next
why
sentence.
not? Why not
Yeah.
deliver to a house where
Next
you like?
sentence.
It also becomes glaringly apparent that Indrid's attraction is not just towards my wife, but me as well. Soon enough,
Get it,
Christopher.
Christopher.
Soon enough, all three of us are openly flirting whenever he arrives, growing more and more blatant with our advances as the erotic tension builds.
Do you think
Yeah,
they're
I'm gonna say
tipping
that's
him?
along the lines of the quivering.
Yeah.
Drink.
Okay, all right. Finally, Ivy and I hatch a plan. The doorbell rings and my wife and I exchange glances.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I question. Ivy nods, taking my hand in hers, and then giving me a quick kiss. We stroll across the front door and we stroll over to the front door and open it, smiling wide as we're greeted by Indrid's familiar face.
2 packages for my favorite folks.
The Mothman announces, handing us our respective boxes.
How you doing this afternoon?
Pretty good.
I reply.
Excited to get these open.
Oh yeah?
The Mothman continues.
Something fun?
My wife grins mischievously, then reaches out and runs her hand down Indrid's muscular chest, a move that clearly tips our usual flirtatious conversation into something much, much more. This is the moment that everything could change, Indrid's opportunity to pull away and shut the whole scenario down, or decide to push even deeper into uncharted waters.
Don't do this to your mail carrier.
Yeah,
I'm
please
just saying.
No,
this
is actually
don't
terrible.
Don't hit on people
No.
while they're at work. They're a
Yeah.
captive
Yeah.
audience.
Don't do this.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
don't do this.
Unless you're in a Chuck Tingle novel.
Yeah,
And
if
it's
you
a
are
Mothman.
specifically know that you are in a porno, then yes.
Yes, do
Do
this.
it aggressively.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Don't hit on people while they're at work.
Yeah, don't.
You want to come in and open these packages with us?
Ivy questions. I'm utterly frozen in place, waiting with bated breath to see what our cryptid mailman's reaction will be. The Mothman smiles, understanding exactly what's going on here.
It's my duty as a mailman to make sure all packages get where they're going in working order.
He replies slyly.
Yeah, I say that's a euphemism.
Yeah,
I
That
think.
fit, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna say the word slyly gives it away.
Mhm.
We step back and open the door even wider so that Indrid can step inside. The mailman comes in and takes a look around, admiring this home from a viewpoint he's never had before.
Which one should we open first?
My wife continues. The Mothman smiles and then turns his attention to me.
How about yours? Sorry, I read ahead.
Me too.
Yeah.
I have not yet.
Sid, do you want to transition back?
gotta
think
stop.
we've read about the
Sure.
same
I
amount.
gotta stop reading it.
I mean, I will keep reading this. I'm in the zone
No,
right
no,
now,
I
but I
won't. Are
also
you sure?
think we've read about the same amount at this point. So
It's up to you. I think I was gonna relinquish because we're getting into the
the smutty part.
the smuttier part.
Sex.
Yeah, how I've done.
Oh yeah,
32
warning.
pages.
If you want to leave before it gets
Oh yeah, this is the point.
pornographic,
I'm
Yes.
also running
Leave
out of
now.
alcohol at this point.
this is the time to leave if you want to leave.
Yes.
Chat.
This will be smutty from this point forward.
Yeah.
Literally the next sentence.
I might need to get more alcohol before we move on because I'm seeing a lot of words that I'm going to have to drink twice for.
Do we want to take an early break then as we
Ooh.
get ready?
That might be a good idea.
Yeah,
Let's
make
do
the
it.
break a very clear delineation for
That's
the audience.
perfect.
Yeah, let people check
Perfect.
out if
All
they
right.
need to.
All right.
See
All right.
some
Past
of
this
you when we
point,
get back.
Yeah, we'll see some of you
Yes.
get back, and
The rest of you
rest
will
of
see
you-
later.
enjoy.
We'll see you another time. It's all good. Again, shout outs to my friends. The sexy stuff is not your bag. We love you. You're valid. You're amazing. We're going to take a break. And when we get back, we are going to get into some shit.
Go
So
watch our Dragon Age
Yeah.
game or some shit.
go watch our Dragon Age game. Stick around if you want to. But otherwise, we'll see you soon or later. Bye.
Bye.
Welcome back, Internet. Thank you for hanging out with us as we took a break and we gave a nice stopping point for anyone that's not into sexy stuff, because that's totally cool and valid and totally understandable. We're about to get into some very smutty material. So yet again, content warning, smutty, sexy shit incoming literally in the next sentence that will be spoken. By
Do we
me.
want to roll it back to
Like,
step back and open the door?
Let's do it. Mm,
We
Or
step back
like-
and open the door even wider.
yeah, that works.
Sure. We'll
A couple
start from
sentences.
there. Okay. All right. Here we go, friends. Oh, yes, we got together during the break and made some changes to the drinking game so we don't all die on stream, either from overdosing on water or just having to stop and drink way too much. So please check the revised rules up in the chat link there if you want to play with us at home. All right. And action. We step back and open the door even wider so that Ingrid can step inside. The mailman comes in and takes a look around, admiring this home from a viewpoint he's never had before.
Which one should we open first?
My wife continues. The Mothman, I am gonna turn that one back on. Mothman, drink water.
Thank you.
Mhm. Smiles and turns his attention to me.
How about yours?
I nod and then begin to slowly, but confidently, tear open my brown box. Moments later, I extract an object from within. A rubber cock ring. Drink for cock.
You okay over there, Wally?
That's a good sentence.
So no, it's a mix of two things. One, I am
Drink for
giggling
cock?
over.
Was that-
well, no,
was
well,
that it?
one
Oh,
drink
oh.
for cock was one of them.
Okay.
But also,
You sure?
but confidently tear open my brown
Yeah,
box.
that one got me
That
too.
took me out completely.
What a strange thing to say.
Now, is that a euphemism?
See, that's what I was wondering.
I don't know what it would
I
be
don't-
a euphemism for.
Well,
you don't want
these
to.
are
Yeah,
two very
especially
white
that one, you
people.
don't want
I
to
don't
tear
think-
open.
See, that's the
so
thing.
we're probably not gonna go there.
Like I am 100% reading this is like these are coded as fuck as white folk. So
Oh, yeah.
you know,
They're
so,
a writer and have a production company and own their house. They're white.
Well, you know,
Also the
now-
picture
now,
on the front.
Now, hold up. Let me. Hey, it's me, Wally, the local black person on GGK. There has been many sources of media where we had very successful writers and producers in situations like this. However, Chuck Tingle is also very white, so you know.
What was the
Yeah.
movie?
Staying in
that-
his lane. Yeah.
Hold on. Now I'm trying to remember. This is completely off topic. I think she was a writer. I don't remember if it was Beyonce or who was in the who did the movie where it was her neighbors, like the younger neighbor boy that was into her, and he gives her.
That was
Oh,
J-Lo.
That was
was
Jennifer
J-Lo.
Lopez.
The
gives
one
her-
you're thinking of was obsessed with Beyonce.
Yeah.
And
Idris Elba.
Idris Elba and
Idris
Ali
Elba, yeah.
Larder.
Yes.
And Ali Larder
Right.
was like trying to steal Idris Elba away from Beyonce, and we were all like, "This is stupid fucking
But I
premise
think
for a movie that's Beyonce."
It's
J-Lo's
Beyonce,
character
y'all.
was I think she was a writer because he
Yeah,
gives
she
her a
was a writer,
first
yeah.
edition copy.
A
Of
first edition copy of the Odyssey. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's like,
We had to stop the movie and go. A first edition
gives-
copy.
I
of the
dug up
Odyssey.
Homer's
Odyssey.
skull and I gave it to
Yeah. So, for anyone in the audience who doesn't get that, the Odyssey is an oral history
Yeah.
from like
Yes.
ancient Greece.
Ancient.
Alex said oral drink. No.
Yeah, there we go.
Continue.
I mean, they didn't write that shit down for
Ages.
centuries, and
No.
even then,
That shit would be old as fuck.
you. Yeah.
like
Anyway,
a first
I got it
edition
so up.
Shakespeare, like that was all just like weird parchment sides and stuff. Like you don't, that's not a thing.
That's not a thing.
Anyway,
All right,
sorry.
well, let's get back to this smut.
Not at
Yeah, cock ring. Got it.
all. Yep.
Drink. Drink
No,
for
that
cock.
wasn't in the book. We can say whatever we want.
I don't
Sorry,
know.
I
We've been
think-
calling euphemisms on each other.
Yeah,
All right. I think we're starting it very nice from Indrid.
yeah. There are some typos in this book.
Yeah, because they definitely said Ingrid earlier.
He also spelled rapport wrong.
Yeah.
That's okay, Chuck. It's a
We love you,
$3
Chuck.
book.
You
my
write
man.
these
You don't.
very
You don't gotta
quickly,
work that
Chuck.
hard. I'll pay for them.
No, you
We
don't
love
have
you.
to.
A rubber cock ring. Can you read me in?
Yes. I extract the object from within. A rubber cock ring.
Very nice.
Indrid offers.
Let's make sure it wasn't damaged in transit.
The handsome cryptid reaches down and begins to unbutton my jeans, eventually tugging them down and allowing my swollen cock drink to spring forth in all of its glory. Indrid gasps. Oh shit. That's 2 drinks, I think. Yep, 2.
Yep.
Slightly, when he first lays eyes on my enormous rod, euphemism drink.
Euphemism.
We're not going to be able to play this.
Hey, y'all, I put too much
Look at
rum in
Anders
this
himself.
drink.
We're just going to have to start drinking and reading.
Yep.
It's a lot of.
You guys at home should play, though.
Yeah, absolutely. The Mothman, mailman, drink some water, God damn it.
Yeah.
I refuse.
Takes my cock ring, damn it, drink alcohol.
I told
No, I just want to read the book.
Okay, fine. Just drink water and your alcohol responsibly so we can get through this before 9 p.m. Central Time. Anyway.
Not happening.
I tried. This one was not as successful as New Year's. I really should have read this previously.
You know
Anyway.
what? It's still a pretty good hit rate, I would say.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and preemptively call out of work tomorrow.
It's just hard to perform and read.
Yes,
and
no,
play the
I'm not
game.
doing this one
100%.
at work
Let's just say
tomorrow.
whoever's
game-
reading can wait and drink afterwards, or maybe whoever's
Beautiful.
reading doesn't have to drink.
This game is
Beautiful.
for the folks at home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful. Ahem. The Mothman mailman takes my cock ring and then drops down to his knees before me, gazing up playfully as he takes my dick in one hand. With the other hand, he positions my new cock ring and then starts to push it down across my shaft. Unfortunately, this doesn't seem to work. A little more lubrication is required.
Let's get you wet.
Indrid offers. The next thing I know, the
To
handsome
not look at
Mothman.
Val.
The next thing I know, the handsome Mothman is opening his mouth wide and taking my rock-hard dick between his lips, slowly pumping his face up and down across the length of my shaft. That's the exact, the length of my shaft is the exact euphemism I was describing. I lean my head back and let out a long, satisfied groan, my eyes shut tight as I bask in this incredible moment of pleasure. Soon enough, I sense another presence joining the handsome Mothman below. Like below deck of a ship. I glance down to see my...
Ahoy.
Ahoy! Very different thing than what I usually mean. It ships ahoy! I glance down to see my beautiful wife, also on her knees, taking turns with some oral maneuvers of her own. My two lovers begin to pass my shaft back and forth.
That doesn't seem
Weiss, you have come in.
Hi, Weiss.
It is
At
very
the
NSFW here.
Perfect time. The perfect
This is your
time.
warning.
We're reading smut.
We're reading smut.
Yep.
Sometimes dragging their tongues across my length, and other times sucking me off with frantic enthusiasm. My wife reaches up and cradles my balls as she works me, a technique that she knows I like.
And I hope so.
Enjoy,
She's your
whichever.
fucking wife.
Yeah, I would
Yeah,
hope she
hope
knows
so.
how you like it. Anyway,
Come on, Christopher.
soon enough.
Come on, Chad.
Come on, Chad. The whole encounter evolves into some kind of spirited competition between Indrid and Ivy, showing off their blowjob skills in a playful sexual contest.
I'm sorry, but I'm kind of team Indrid because I mean, it's like a normal mouth, but then a Mothman mouth.
Yeah, how's that?
'Cause
In all
looking at that picture,
seriousness,
yeah.
what'd that mouth do? Like,
Yeah, because
Yeah.
like, look, I'm 100% a monster fucker, but when I see the picture and
Don't
I see,
moths have like a proboscis, like a fly? Like it's a little...
yeah,
Oh,
How that mouth do?
How?
Really?
Yeah,
mouth do?
yeah.
Docking?
come on, Chuck. How that mouth do?
Explain yourself, Chuck.
Chad
I
says
love-
we're
we
beak
love-
shaming.
We love a spirited blowjob competition.
Absolutely. It's not long before Ivy opens her mouth wide and takes my cock between her lips, pushing her face farther down onto my shaft. Deeper and deeper she slides, swallowing my entire cock within her gullet? Her gullet? She ate your cock.
Whoa,
How big is
Ate
this
your
dude?
cock?
how hung is this man?
Well,
I mean,
he is writing the story.
He did say all its glory, so
Damn.
And somehow relaxing her gag reflex enough to provide me safe passage.
Sorry,
More
gold.
shit stuff.
Sorry, wait. I had a thought. Golden Duke, more like Golden Dick. Okay, continue. Sorry.
Continuing. Oh, he
Val's
talks about
dead.
his tone.
Val's
Oh,
died.
Val is gone.
He's gonna, not only does he have like a dick the size of Delaware, apparently he also has very toned abs. So, okay, just getting into that.
Well, yeah, it takes a
Gotta
lot
have
of work to
core
hold that
strength.
thing up.
Yeah, you gotta have that core strength to be able to rock that shit. You think you're gonna
next
have?
thing
You
I
think you're gonna have
know-
a? You think you're gonna have a straight up horse cock and not be able to walk
I
around?
don't think. Here's the real quick while Sid breathes. We were in the kitchen earlier, and I was talking to Val about out
Where
of
did
this
Val
group
go?
away to the window. To the window.
Balls!
To the wall.
The sweat
Well,
dropped
there's
down my
sweat dropping down
balls.
some balls.
yo.
Go ahead, Fan. I'm sorry.
No, so we were in the kitchen. I was talking about it, and I was like, out of this group, in a competition for like if we're ranking ourselves on like who's going to be the hardest to embarrass, Val loses immediately.
Oh yeah, I'm the easiest to embarrass out of
But
anyone.
I think there's like two tiers that are close together of like Sid and Alex, but I think the top spot might be between me and Wally.
Thank you, autism.
But I don't know. Alex has such a good stone face that I don't know.
Alex has the best poker face I've ever seen in my
You do
entire
have a
life.
really good poker face. So even if there was shame, we would never
know.
Yeah, we wouldn't.
All right.
Vote in the chat who you think would win.
Is the least likely to be fully embarrassed.
Is the hardest to embarrass.
I'll set up the vote because I'm not going to put myself on it.
I'll do a poll in the chat.
Yeah,
Val
it's
does not have a horse in this race.
I do not.
trying to figure
No.
out how to.
But you know who has a horse in this race? Cooper with his horse cock. That's who.
Yeah, apparently.
Cooper.
Hello,
next
new
thing
members
I
of
know-
chat.
Hi.
Hey,
It's-
Chris.
This is
I
very
put
nice
smut
of
in the
you.
stream title. None of
Yep.
you have any excuse.
Yeah.
And
this
wear
is
some headphones.
full on smut.
Put your headphones in.
The next thing I know, my wife's face is pressed up hard against my toned abs, my member fully consumed in a stunning deep throat. I place my hands on the back of my wife's head, holding her there for a good while until Ivy is finally forced to pull back in a sputtering gasp,
Here we go. Yeah.
spit dangling in a long translucent strand between her lips and the head. That's not okay, I'm not gonna yuck anyone's yum. And that of my shaft. Here we go, Indrid.
Oh,
Oh,
it's
that's
me.
sorry.
They're
that's
taking
you.
their lines.
That's
Don't
right,
read
you
my
know what? I'm
lines.
sorry. Go ahead.
There we go.
Indrid offers cheerfully, grabbing my dick once more and placing my new cock ring over the end. He slides.
Forgot we hadn't even got to the cock ring.
We
yet.
haven't gotten the
got
cock
there
ring
yet.
on yet.
That was the other thing I
Um,
was gonna say. I knew I had two things to say. Val, I'm sorry. I don't think you were prepared for how much commentary there was gonna be.
That too.
Thus the death. Sorry.
Oh, he slides the rubber circle all the way down to the base and then moves it back a bit, admiring his handiwork. Cooper, Christopher,
Chad.
Connor, Chad.
Think it fits?
I question playfully.
Looks perfect.
The Mothman mailman observes. Here's
No.
your big line, Van.
Now, let's take it for a test drive in my ass.
One take.
The handsome
that's what I like to
cryptid.
call him.
Hey! The handsome cryptid turns around and falls forward, popping his butt out toward me and wiggling his furry rump from side to side. He begins to slip out of his uniform, pulling the fabric away from his body slowly and revealing a breathtakingly chiseled form. Soon enough, Indrid is completely naked. He reaches back and gives his rear end a playful slap,
Damn, this
gripping his butt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gripping his butt tightly with one hand and then spreading himself open so I can get a good look.
What are you waiting for?
Indrid coos.
Come fuck this tight Mothman ass.
There it is. There it is. Take a sip right there.
You heard him.
My wife chimes in.
Oh God, you're still here.
Oh wait, you're here. Yes. I do as I'm told, climbing down into position behind the handsome mailman and aligning my swollen dick with his tightly puckered back door. Tightly puckered back door. Sorry. What a phrase! What a phrase! Oh. Not even because it's sexual, it's just tightly puckered back door. Anyway,
It's fun to say, I think.
it is. Everyone say it at home. Say
my
tightly,
God.
Tightly
puckered.
puckered back.
Tightly
Puckered
puckered
back
back
door.
I
Say that 5
refuse.
times fast. Tightly puckered back door. I tease the rim of
God.
his butthole for a minute and then finally push forward in a deep, powerful swoop. Wow. Okay, no.
Bro,
Also,
okay.
Lube.
Whoa. Like, I was about to
Lube.
say.
Come
you
on.
Look, all right.
Wow.
Hey there, y'all.
I mean,
It's your-
wasn't
it's-
that
it's-
the
it's your slut.
point of the blowjob sequence?
That ain't enough.
That ain't enough.
Yeah,
I
spit
didn't
ain't
know,
lube.
but
enough.
there's
Maybe he has.
Plausible
Well, okay,
deni-
we don't know what Mothman's spit is.
Suspension of
You know
disbelief.
what? You know what?
Maybe
Val brings up,
Mothman
Val brings up an
Spit
excellent
could
Saliva
be
is a natural
Yes,
lubricant.
Val brings
yeah.
up an excellent
I like
point
that
there.
lore. Let's go forward with that.
Yeah, I'm with
Go
it.
with
I'm
that.
it.
We'll
I'll
go with
take
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
deep,
the only
powerful
reason, Alex,
spit.
I mentally shouted suspension of disbelief was the other day. I couldn't remember the words plausible deniability and instead said suspension of disbelief on Saturday.
So good.
I
You
mean,
took
I
the
think
words from
I
my
meant
brain.
suspension of disbelief. So we our brains
We
did like a
traded,
weird
yeah.
temporal swap.
Yeah.
We need to see if there's
Incredible.
like wormholes in our brains.
Yeah, we should do that after stream.
I meant like get doctors to check it out.
You know, we could do a telehealth appointment.
Yeah.
Watching with rapt amazing. Oh, we love you, Chuck. As the creature leans back and lets out a long, satisfied moan. The Mothman braces himself against me so that my cock can plunge even deeper within his stretched out asshole. He takes me fully, I should say, as the two of us begin to rock together, slow, enjoying the pleasant sensations as they spill forth across our bodies. We start slowly at first, and then gradually speed up into a steady rhythm.
Keep fucking me. Keep fucking me.
The Mothman grows, repeating the words over and over in a frantic mantra. He starts with quiet. Yes, it's a mantra. He's doing this now. And then builds into a wild scream, crying out over and over again while I hammer him from behind.
Keep
This would
fucking
be
me. Keep fucking me.
It was the deadpan delivery for the first one that I was not ready for.
Val, you want me to keep going, or did you want
Oh,
to take over in this part?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
I
I'm
can
good.
There you go.
I'm a professional and I've drank about a third of rum at this point, so I think I'm good.
Third
Alright.
of what?
I said rum. Rum.
A third
I
of
thought they were like a fifth. What's a third?
Even more.
Yes.
that seems like too much.
Yeah.
7:20 p.m. on a Thursday.
All right.
Talk
Suddenly,
about puckered assholes.
the familiar voice of my beautiful wife cuts through the commotion.
Can we see if my package is in working order too?
She questions. The Mothman and I look up to see Ivy standing proudly before us, an enormous strap-on projecting from her hips.
Go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yes,
We
Ivy.
stand pegging queens. Let's go.
Ingrid and I nod vigorously, watching with excitement as my wife strolls around behind me. She spits on her hand. Again, not enough.
Not enough.
Lubing up
Not
her
enough.
new toy, then positions herself at the rear. The three of us now hunched over in a long row of pleasure, stacked like pleasure-seeking dominoes, just ready to fall over the edge of orgasm. Hugo Award-winning author.
That's awesome.
Nominated.
No, twice
Nominated.
Hugo nominated.
Twice.
Oh,
Put
sorry.
some respect on his name, man.
And he
Twice
he
Hugo
didn't,
nominated.
He
He
didn't
didn't
win.
want either nomination.
no, he
he
didn't.
didn't
No.
want
He didn't want
either
it. He
nomination.
was like, no.
He was like,
Yeah.
"Come on, y'all,
Take-
please,
no, take that away."
give it to other people."
Yeah.
Ivy wastes no time, thrusting forward and impaling me across her strap-on rod. I let out a startled yelp as she enters me, not entirely prepared for her incredible size, but accepting it all the same.
Yeah, no shit, no lube. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
There
yeah,
was
he
no
was like-
Mothman Vaseline on that.
No, there was.
My wife takes her time with me, holding still at first as she allows my body to adjust to her gigantic shaft. Eventually, the two of us start to move, any discomfort slipping away as it's replaced by a potent warmth and fullness. Soon enough, all three of us are bucking against one another, our bodies slamming in an expertly performed polyrhythmic dance. We begin to loudly moan in chorus of ecstasy, our voices swirling like a sonic cocktail as the sensations build within. Is that a no? Okay.
Sonic cocktail.
Sonic
Is Sonic
cocktail.
Sonic's
Sonic.
here
Wait.
too.
Sonic from the hit
Cameo?
game Sonic the Hedgehog.
No, we can't have more
Hey
Sonic
guys,
porn on this
that's
channel.
a nice cock you got there. Don't you know if you find 50 rings, you can take me to the special zone? And
Now
the special
that's what
zone is
I
mine.
call it.
Well, we
chili
found
dog.
one of the rings, Sonic.
In other Sonic porn news, I think Drawfee's latest episode is a new like things into shape drawing, which means we get
Oh, yes,
the
is it
continuing
more
Sonic butthole, Sonic butthole.
Making Sonic butthole.
My position in the middle is almost too overwhelming, but I somehow managed to stay connected to this moment. The pleasure that floods through me is just as much about my cock and Indrid's ass as it is about the strap-on that's impaled mine. I'm sorry, do you want me to read you in again on that?
Yeah, read me in, please.
Okay. The pleasure that floods through me is just as much about my cock in Indrid's ass as it is about the strap-on that's impaled mine.
I'm so close.
I cry out.
Not yet.
My wife coos in my ear.
I want you to fuck me now.
Clip that. Clip that.
Also, a
I'm
little
good, Weiss.
concerned about ass to vag. Just a little concerned about ass to vag.
Well, oh yeah, so I go into the bathroom and I clean myself off, is the next
yes,
line.
it's the next line of
Ivy,
this.
There it is.
Ivy pulls
Responsible.
out. Moments later, I remove myself from the handsome Mothman. The three of us turn around in unison so that our established connections have been reversed. Instead of my dick fucking Indrid, the muscular cryptid is now preparing himself to plow away at me. My wife, on the other hand, has flipped around and is lying on her back with her legs spread confidently. She looks absolutely incredible, offering me a mischievous wink as I climb down in position before her.
A lot of winking.
Yeah, a lot of winking.
Lots of
Lots
winking.
of winking.
Whole lot of
Lots
winking.
of winking.
Ivy,
That should have been on there.
Ivy, no, it shouldn't have. We'd be so fucking blitzed right now. Ivy takes a moment to remove her strap-on so that I'll have easier access. Then wraps his arms around me, pulling me close. I slide deep within my wife's pussy, sighing loud as she accepts me into her warmth.
Are you having fun?
Ivy whispers in my ear. I nod enthusiastically.
Fuck yes.
Suddenly, the Mothman enters me from behind and causes my breath to catch in my throat. I've thought my wife's strap-on was big, but this is another level entirely. Indrid's cock is a force to be reckoned with, and I'm lucky to be significantly warmed up.
So what I want to know is...
Thank you for the tangent. I need a moment after that.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. What I want to know is, so, like, was the cock that Indrid ordered supposed to be like a matching cock for Chad's cock? Because we're seeing some big cock energy in
Like
this
such
story.
big cock
Like,
energy.
and yeah, I'm not
I
even
think
talking
these are
about
just
confidence.
two
I mean, like, it's-
hung gentlemen.
Well,
yeah, you know,
or
yeah.
it's like how everyone in the elegant cinematic universe is canonically hot. All cocks are canonically hung in the Tingleverse.
Yeah, okay,
Yep.
I'll accept
Unless
that.
And
there's
in
one that's
probably in
specifically
the
about, like,
in the
smaller
elegant
dicks.
verse too. Let's just
Yeah.
we'll just go ahead
Yeah.
and this is the only time you'll hear us talk about this. But yes, canonically.
Like before you
Everyone
ask,
is
before you ask,
Hung as the
Chauncey hung like a horse.
Yep.
Chauncey is hung like a horse with rock hard abs. Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
Also, I have to mention what Chad said was that little known fact: Mothman sphincters are actually antiseptic. So
There you go.
okay,
Oh,
we
there we go.
we
Okay.
cleared it up.
Now
now we
Yeah,
know.
okay, cool,
All right,
cool.
perfect.
Yeah, we cleared it up.
As I thrust into my beautiful wife.
I do like how you're kind of narrating it like a dramatic battle. We should put some battle music on.
Yeah.
I can change it to battle music. Are you ready?
Hold on, I'm
I'm
not-
like,
Finger guns.
really
Here
fun.
Here we go.
Put on finger guns. Let's go.
Yeah, do finger guns. Do finger guns. I don't know if I have finger guns. I'll have to look it up. One sec. I'll look it up. Finger guns.
Okay, I'll make sure it actually changes. All right.
Finger guns song.
This is a
Who's
good
it by
idea.
again?
That's also a Thessalian Studios one. I can
Thessalian,
find it too because it's on my. This is incredibly important to what we're doing right now.
It's
It's
important to me.
100% important.
We can't finish without it.
That has two meanings.
That is, yeah, I can't finish without finger guns.
Please don't talk about our sex life on stream.
I wasn't gonna make the call. Thank you so much, man.
Oh my god.
I'm so glad my parents don't watch this shit.
I see this, Mom.
Hi, Jean. Hi. I can't find
really
it,
hope she
so
stopped. That's fine.
I really hope she didn't watch this one.
I'll find it.
Hold on. I got it.
I will, as we're searching for finger guns, I will let y'all know, to all those watching out there in the GGK verse, you're gonna want to clip what we.
Oh, it's
all
gun
our
fingers,
three-
not finger guns.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what they're mean. I got
You're
it.
gonna
Well,
want to clip what we're all
different.
about to say very soon. So get your clipping ready. You know, mark your streams because you're gonna want to clip what we're about to
All
say
right.
next.
I got finger
We
guns.
can't put any of this on
Fingers.
it.
I got gun fingers playing. Yeah.
We can't put any of this on a t-shirt, can we?
No, we can't.
No.
Okay,
No,
I'm gonna continue.
sadly.
As I thrust into my beautiful wife, the mailman slams into me from behind with equal force, grinding his hips against me as his mammoth cock drives deep. Indrid knows exactly what he's doing, his rod hitting me in just the right spot as the sensations of prostate orgasm begin to blossom. It's not long before all three of us are crying out once more, that same erotic choir singing a brand new song.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna come.
I yell, the aching pleasure building up within as I tremble and shake.
Me too.
The Mothman shrieks.
Me three.
My wife
Triple
adds,
orgasm. Damn.
her eyes
the
rolling
way
back
across
into her
the
head.
In that same old erotic
Well, I guess
choir.
Ivy's a squirter.
This
There's
next. Do you
no
want
way
to take?
this video doesn't get taken down.
There's
It's
no
100%
way.
true.
There's
Oh
no
my
way.
gosh.
Indrid,
what is-
Do you
let's-
want me to do this next paragraph? Because it's.
No, I got it. I'm in the zone. I'm good.
All right, do it. Go.
Go.
Indrid goes first, hammering away at my butthole and then pushing deep and holding tight. I can feel his spunk spilling out in load after a hot load, filling me up to the brim and then eventually spilling out from the corners of my tightly packed asshole. His cum runs down the back of my legs in long, pearly streaks.
I gotta say,
Ugh.
Gunfingers really made that paragraph pop.
Yeah. The feeling of of the Mothman's payload is enough to send me over the edge of my own mighty orgasm. I throw my head back and let out a wild, guttural cry, pulling out of Ivy's pussy and intending to blow my load all over the stomach of my wife. The second I do, the Mothman reaches around and grabs my dick in his furry hand, beating me off furiously as the orgasm hits me like a truck. I buckle forward, almost collapsing entirely, but somehow managing to stay upright as splatters of warm jizz erupt from the head
I don't know
of
which is
my
worse, smoke
shaft.
or warm jizz.
The
I
jizz
don't know
paints.
which is worse.
I'm gonna power through this. The jizz
Okay,
paints
go.
Ivy's
That's
skin
what they're doing.
with beautiful patterns as she reaches down and begins to frantically rub her clit. Ooh, man, I got through that.
You did.
I'm so
Proud
proud
of
of you.
We're
so
Sid, do you
proud of
wanna
you.
do you wanna read us out?
I will take over.
Go for it.
All right. The second I finish, I dive down and begin to eat my wife out, lapping away at Ivy's pussy as her stomach begins to clench tight and then release over and over again.
I want
You ready for this one?
With a Mothman cock in my ass.
My
That
wife
that
started
deep
in
to
the
breath was
kiss.
so powerful.
It was amazing,
That was fantastic.
letting us know what she really wants. I glance over at Indrid, who I expect to be tuckered out by now, but the handsome cryptid is already at full attention once more. Wow.
Damn.
Mothman
Refractory
physiology
periods.
is-
He's on some like
Very-
sting shit, some
For
tantric.
Yeah.
real.
Damn. The Mothman springs into action, lying down next to my wife and helping her move as she climbs over the top of him. Ivy reaches down and grabs Indrid's giant cock and then impales herself across his incredible girth in one swift and fearless moment. Again, not
Ow.
advisable.
Just ow.
No.
Like there's a,
Ow.
look. I respect Mr. Tingle and everything that he does, but man, like this does
Just
not
gotta
sound.
recommend
Yeah.
lube. Just across the board.
This is some Brazzers level of realism right now.
Yeah, really. Oh, I mean, maybe not Brazzers, maybe some Bang Bus level shit. But, you know, that's just me like picking and choosing.
She doesn't move, just keeps the rod planted deep within her body as she pulls me back toward her pussy. The next thing I know, I'm flicking my tongue across Ivy's clit once again, pushing her closer and closer to the edge until she's tumbling over. Seconds later, my wife screams out and grips tightly onto the back of my head, pulling me against her as a powerful orgasm erupts through every nerve. When the three of us finally finish, we collapse into a pile right there in the middle of the living room, panting hard as we struggle to catch our breath.
That was amazing.
I finally offer.
Agreed.
The Mothman replies, standing up and beginning to pull back on his uniform.
Leaving so soon?
My wife coos. Indrid nods.
I've still got a lot of packages on my list today,
He informs us.
but you'll be seeing me around.
Cooper, Connor,
Chad.
Oh, right. I hope so.
I chime in. When the handsome cryptid finally finishes getting ready, he strolls towards the front door but stops before making his exit. Indrid turns back around to face us.
I'm looking forward to more special deliveries.
He offers.
Us too.
I reply with a knowing grin.
We did it, guys.
Oh, wait.
We did it.
Oh, yeah, we
Yep,
do have
yep.
the
Yeah,
polysexual,
that's just the
bisexual
start.
polyhedral
I'm just gonna
role-playing
go ahead
dice
and give a quick
We
applause.
did
did
it!
We did it, y'all.
It
That
took us a
was-
fucking hour and a half.
Look, I for one
break.
am proud of us. I for one am proud of us.
Okay, we gotta turn gum fingers off now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's super
like
intense.
because like you know as
Gun
I,
fingers
I
makes
know
me tired.
I know I suggested gun fingers, but as soon as I heard gun fingers and I heard Val describe all of that, I was like,
Into the
man,
beautiful
this
wife.
is the
It
most
was meant to be, yeah.
yeah, this is the most buck wild episode of Ward 47 ever.
Good luck ever playing gun fingers ever again.
Yeah, when I play that again on Saturday, and
Just scream Mothman dick.
Val, how do you feel that we have ruined gun fingers for you forever?
Oh, I'm
no,
so sorry.
I will
That was
keep
not my
gun
intention.
fingers is lives
If anything, I think we like gave gum fingers more layers.
on. Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, like if it's like when you
Who's
listen to
naming
gun-
NPCs? Wait.
It's
Get out of the
Alex.
chat. Alex, get out of the chat.
I have to know.
Oh, chat says Ward 47 would have used Super Lube.
Yeah, they would
right.
have used super.
They
Lube
they would have been smart enough to.
to use
Oh
super
no,
lube.
you guys. But the next one is the bisexual polyhedral role-playing dice orgy.
Yeah, but we don't get the whole thing, right? It's
I'm
just
approving it.
I don't know. I gotta say.
Oh,
I want to know what
I've
this
got
name
XP
is.
to
Well, wait a
spare.
minute. Wait.
Oh
wait,
no,
we
I
didn't-
mean,
wait. What? Wait.
I mean, yeah,
It's a cool
we
cowboy
do.
name that you've made, Alex.
I think
We actually do
yeah,
yeah.
Lou, we should.
the full story.
Oh,
We should.
Wait,
read-
really?
Yeah, we got the
The
full
whole
story.
thing?
It's 2 stories in 1.
dang.
Oh.
It's
Oh.
pretty short too.
So it's a fucking $1.50 book you can buy.
It's a
Oh
$1.50
shit.
Oh no, I went back too far. I'm in mailman cock again. Hold on. Yeah.
I mean,
I
This
we have
says-
another.
okay, I'm
some
gonna
say,
say
well,
this.
I want to read this.
Yeah.
What this little note from Chuck
Oh, yes,
that says,
please.
"Some say that love is the soul of books, and what better way to show a little love than with a free gift? Here to tingle you to your core is a bonus story for your reading pleasure. Bisexual polyhedral role-playing dice orgy." I think that's nice though.
I will
That's so
admit,
nice.
I think it's almost easier for me to read it because I can turn my brain off and,
And just read the
Just
words.
read
Yeah, that's
the
what I
words.
do. That's all I
Done.
do.
If
yeah.
we had put you in a situation where you were doing dialogue,
I think that would have been harder.
you
That would
would
have
have
been
died.
cheating.
Yeah.
you would have physically died. Yeah.
Whereas
who
I
are our
prefer the lead up.
characters in this
Okay, so
one?
this one has we have the narrator again. We have
Are we doing this
Grant,
one?
the game master. Hell yeah, we are. We have Morgan. We have whoever I am. I don't know if they use their name yet. Let's see.
I don't think they said
Normo.
Connor Cooper Christopher's name once in that whole story.
They did like
Where did
one.
we
He
get
introduced
Did they?
himself to
Oh.
Andred at the very beginning. That's the only way we knew his name.
I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I think we
I
just have
wasn't.
the narrator and then 2 other characters.
Oh yeah, there it is. I'm Cooper. Okay, you're right.
No, so there is a Normo. So there's Grant, the game master. There's Morgan.
Is Normo
there's
not the
whoever
name of one
I
of the
am.
characters that they're playing?
It is. I don't believe so.
Oh,
'cause
no,
they
I see
say
Normo
Normo
nods.
nods. So Normo, Grant, Morgan, whoever I am, and
I want to be Grant the game master.
okay.
Is that okay with everybody?
100%.
I am fine with that.
I'm drawn
I-
to the
I
name
will-
Grant the game
And then
master.
I go to ask the man behind the counter for some dice. So we've got a man behind the counter.
If you want, I will narrate it, and then y'all can pick the characters you
We'll
want to
just
play.
play character.
Done.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do
Okay.
that.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Let me go back.
But,
Van,
Do we-
Van's already
Do
called
we want
Grant.
to? I want to be Grant the game master.
I'll be Morgan.
I guess I don't know who I would be.
We can.
Would you be the unnamed first person narrator?
Yeah, I could be that.
You can be
sure.
the narrator. Okay.
Okay.
Or you
Yeah,
can
I'll be the narrator.
the voice
The
of
narrator
the narrator
again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be.
Alex, would you like
I
to
will
be
narrate. You will
Normo?
be the voice of them.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, so hold on. So, after minor spoilers, Morgan casts Fireball on the dragon. Grant asks, "What about Normo?" And then the narrator responds, "I'll be fine."
Oh, so
So is Normo their
So
name
Normo's the
or their
character.
character's name?
Oh,
Normo's the
okay.
character's name. Okay, so
Okay.
you're Normo, Wally, and then
Yeah.
we have Grant.
I'm
Morgan,
Grant the game master.
And then
Morgan.
who's the? Was there another one too?
Not that we've
There's
Just
seen yet.
Morgan.
Some sundry characters when we
Alex,
get
you want to
the
do
game
some
shop.
narrating
All right.
Yeah, I can narrate.
when Val dies?
And then also, oh well, you'll also be the sentient dice.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can also be the
Okay.
sentient dice.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just narrate, and then when any dialogue comes up, we'll figure out who's the one.
We'll
that's
figure
safe.
it out.
Yeah.
I love
the
this.
4 of you. can
I
divide the
have a
dialogue.
question.
Yes.
Does
What's your
anyone
question?
else want to take a break?
Yes.
Or should I just go to
'cause
the bathroom?
I have to go to the bathroom also.
I mean, yeah, I'm
Let's
good,
take
but
a
we
quick-
can take a quick break. Yeah.
Let's take a quick five.
An actual quick break this time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like
All
5
right.
minutes.
All right.
Entertain
Everybody go
yourselves, chat.
All right.
After
Be
that,
back
after
with
that
more
first
smut.
singular, you better entertain yourselves.
Here's your break.
Here's your break.
Take
Here.
a break.
Nasty.
Clean
Take a little
yourself up.
moment. Take a little moment.
Oh,
turn down
God,
the lights
please.
and.
Bye. Val, you can press a button at
Bye.
any time.
Bye.
Button.
Bye.
Cock ring.
And with that, welcome back, friends.
You guys, you cannot leave that much silence in front of me.
I was waiting for Sid.
You can't leave that much silence in front of me. I'll freaking
It's
eat
her
it up.
stream.
That was on me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I left too much silence, and Van needed to fill it with cock ring. So,
Hey,
we're
fill it with
back.
something, all right.
And that's the kind of stream it is tonight, folks.
Before break, it was Mothman dick. After break, who the fuck knows?
fuck knows?
Based on the weird pictures we're getting in our DMs from
Thank
our
you,
friends in
Sita.
chat. Thank you,
Thanks,
Sita. We
Sita.
love it.
Love it, Seda. Quotes, fill it. Yes, that is the type of stream it's been. So
Content. Everything's content.
everything is content. In fact, it's bonus content because attached to our $2.99 bisexual Mothman mailman makes a special delivery in our butts. We got a bonus story of bisexual polyhedral role-playing dice orgy, which we're going to read for you now.
It's the
'cause
perfect story for us.
Yeah.
It kind of seems on brand for us. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
This just gifted itself to us. We thought it was just a little like excerpt of the book.
But it
Just
looks like
like,
it's the whole thing.
It's the
It's
whole
the whole damn
thing.
thing.
Just like a hot cock, just like the hot cock of a Mothman sticking up your ass. This is the gift that keeps on giving.
I'm so worried about this energy carrying over. into
I
our
want a
other
clean
streams.
read of that later so I can make it my fucking ringtone.
You're welcome. I will make sure of that.
So,
All right.
so what? I'm narrating this one, and y'all are doing voices, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yes.
this video. Okay. All
And
right.
the
Alex
plan.
might swap in if he so chooses.
Yeah, I
Yes.
don't. Yeah.
He's also going to be the polyhedral,
He'll be
the
the dice.
sentient dice.
the sentient
Which is
dice.
seems like it's the most important character.
It
Yeah.
Really does.
So
All right.
Yeah.
Are y'all ready?
Yes.
Ready.
I was born ready.
Let's go.
All right. Bisexual polyhedral role-playing dice orgy.
Woo! Sorry, I got excited. All right, continue.
I've always loved games. Ever since I can remember, there's consistently been something about the spirit of friendly competition that makes me smile, the way it can bring people together in a dramatic way, but rarely goes too far. I started off playing board games, then eventually began adding video games to the mix. Recently, however, I found myself diving into the wide world of pen and paper role-playing games. Something none of us can relate to.
Not at all.
Not one bit.
With all the technology out there
Bunch of
filling our lives with easier and easier access to entertainment, it's nice to have a moment for something that doesn't involve a screen of some kind. Not the way I play it. Plenty of role-playing games have helpful apps, but it's not the main focus. Even better, it's allowed me to develop a brand new set of friends who are imaginative and fun and just committed to our long-term role-playing campaigns as I am.
Something the rest of us also would have no idea about, right?
Talk about a fucking fantasy.
All right, Van, I think this is you.
Yeah, sorry, I was posting an announcement that we were back. Can you read me in?
Oh, yeah.
I did a bad job.
Even
We should
better.
get some fantasy music.
Oh, yeah, we need better. we need
Good
different
idea.
music.
Here. I'll pull up the fantasy music.
Okay.
I got plenty of that.
All
All
right.
right, read me in.
Even better, it's allowed me to develop a brand new set of friends who are imaginative and fun, just as committed to our long-term role-playing campaigns as I am.
And then, with a blood-curdling screech, the enormous red dragon swoops down and picks you up in his talons.
Grant, our game master, tells me with unhinged excitement behind his eyes. He claims to be fair and balanced, but in moments like this, it's hard to believe the guy's not simply out to slaughter my character as brutally as possible. Still, I'm not upset about it, because I'm not going down without a fight.
New round.
Grant announces to our table of players.
What's everyone doing?
I cast Fireball on the dragon.
Morgan, the wizard of our group, announces. Grant narrows his eyes and then glances over at me.
What about Normo?
I'll be fine.
I reply confidently. Grant shrugs in skeptical acceptance.
What a horrible phrase to say.
That was
with a mouth.
terrible.
Yeah.
Let me try it. Grant shrugs in skeptical acceptance.
Okay, then. Anybody else?
The table lays out their attacks person by person until the tension arrives at me.
I use my ring of fire resistance and create a bubble of protection around myself.
The group seems very impressed by this, even Grant, who nods in approval.
I nod in approval as someone at my table remembers to use their fucking magic items. Holy shit.
Okay, first of all, it is hard to remember all the magical items you have.
Soon enough! Dice are cascading down across the table around all of us. The combat round transforming into an explosive scene of frantic action in our imagination.
I'm way too excited about this.
Of course, while everyone else picks away at the dragon in small
I think that's supposed to be doses.
Doses.
Yeah, in small doses. We're really all curious to see what happens with Morgan's fireball. Fortunately, her rolls are excellent, and now it's all
Wow,
up to me.
so excited to see what happens with the fireball. Didn't even narrate the fireball.
Yeah.
Chuck.
Grant peeks
Charles.
out. Grant peeks out over his game master screen, double checking something from the rule book before him.
All right, Normo. Your ring was very slightly damaged in the last battle, so you'll need to roll and make sure it doesn't fail. Don't worry though, you've got a 98% success rate.
I pull
Like
out
playing
two.
Pathfinder?
Sounds like it.
I pull out two 10-sided dice and shake them in my hand, getting ready to throw them down.
So I just need to roll anything but a 0 and a 1, or a 0 and a 2.
Normo nods. I roll the dice, barely thinking twice about it until the tiny things come clattering to rest in a terrifying display. I failed. The whole group says nothing, just staring at my results in absolute horror.
I'm imagining this is Grant.
Yes, yeah.
Probably. The fireball erupts from Morgan's hands, shooting up towards the dragon and striking it in the chest.
Our game master finally begins describing the bittersweet scene.
The dragon has been weakened from the slings and arrows, and this magical eruption finally puts him over the edge. The creature explodes in a blast of flesh and fire, tumbling down towards the floor of the cave and slamming hard against the ground.
I'm just staring at Grant blankly now. understanding my fate, but still not completely able to accept it.
Unfortunately, Normo's magical ring failed to protect him, and he was blown to pieces in the process. I'm sorry.
Everyone is silent for a long beat, until finally, one of the other players erupts into a wild round of applause.
We did it! We defeated the dragon!
Soon
Okay.
enough, everyone
That
around-
guy's a dick. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
really.
is
You
a
know,
dick.
yeah, that's
Normo died.
Norma
Yeah.
fucking died,
Norma
y'all.
Died!
Normo died.
Fuck.
Soon enough, everyone around the table joins in. We've reached the end of our quest, and although my character is no longer alive to celebrate with them, everyone else is feeling like $1,000,000. I can't help but to keep glancing down at my dice, still in shock from this incredibly bad roll. When the cheering dies down, Grant makes an abrupt shift.
Well, not only is that the end of the night, but I think it's the end of this campaign for a while, right? We all said we waited to start a new game.
I'd forgotten about this, but I'm incredibly relieved to know that I won't be the only player who has to start over from scratch.
What game are we switching to next week?
Morgan questions.
I forgot.
How could you forget this?
Grant replies, reaching under the table and pulling forth a truly majestic sight. He
Uh-oh.
holds in his hands a thick, colorful rulebook for the official Chuck Tingle role-playing game.
By the way, you
Something-
can really
also
buy this
exists.
game. You can really buy this.
This
game.
exists, and we should get it.
Okay. Something that I'd actually been interested in checking out for quite a while. Everyone at the table is clearly excited to try out the new game, and people begin to pass the rulebook around with curious anticipation. Meanwhile, Morgan leans over to me.
Sorry about blasting you into pieces.
She offers with deep sincerity.
Would have been nice if we all defeated the dragon together.
I shrug.
It's not your fault. It was my shitty rolls that got me there.
Morgan nods in agreement.
Yeah, about that. You might want to think about a new set of dice when we start the Tingleverse game. Your rolls have gotten really, really bad.
I narrow my eyes at her, trying to determine if my friend is joking or not.
What do you mean?
My question.
It's just random chance.
This is literally feels like a sequel to the fucking Dark Dungeons movie.
Yeah.
That was like made as a parody of the Chick Tracks. All I can think of is what's his face shirtless, just standing on a table saying, "Are you ready to RPG?" Seriously, if you guys haven't watched that movie, it's the fucking most hysterical thing.
Incredible. Is it?
Morgan retorts.
You don't believe in good vibes and bad vibes?
Look, I believe in science, and I'm not really sure.
I admit, given
Some
my
editorializing.
set of polyhedral dice, a suspicious glance now.
I bet you $20 those dice have bad vibes.
Offers Morgan.
Pick them up and give them a roll.
I laugh.
I don't need to bet, but
I reach over and collect my set of dice, each one of them a distinct shape. Soon enough, they're all rattling around within my cupped hands. I roll them across the table before me with a loud clatter, gasping aloud as I see the numbers that appear before me. Despite the fact that some of these dice go up to 20, there's nothing but 1s and 2s on display before me.
Bad vibes.
Morgan repeats.
You gotta get a fresh set.
I guess I do.
I finally admit. I don't know if we want to switch Alex and trade off here, or if you if there's
We
gonna
got
be
the man
more.
behind the counter, and
Oh.
we're about to introduce the sentient
the
dice.
sentient dice. Okay, then
Yeah.
Then Alex, I will leave those to you, and I will keep narrating. A bell rings as I push through the door of the hobby shop, glancing down at the incredible assortment of games, models, and cards that line the shelves. This place is glorious and very relevant to my interests. I immediately feel at home.
Can I help you?
Asks a man behind the counter.
Game Grandpa.
Yeah, I'm looking for some role-playing dice.
I explain.
So I realized I took a gamble. It's gonna be interesting if this old
If
man
he's there
gets
for the
involved
orgy.
later.
He's there
Love
for the
Grandpa,
orgy.
let's go.
Yeah,
Sexy
ready
Grandpa,
to
let's do this.
Fuck, yo.
So we're
Just-
basically Skrillex is basically in this guy.
I was literally about to say the same thing. Uh-oh.
Just a standard set,
He continues.
or something more?
I laughed to myself a bit, not sure if I should even mention what I'm about to, but then giving into the moment.
Well, do you have any particularly lucky dice?
I question. The man behind the counter smiles and nods.
Absolutely. Follow me.
You're about to find out that the back half of this store is just a sex shop.
The next thing I know, I'm being led back through the various aisles, away from the front of the store and into a section that seems significantly more mysterious. Soon enough, we're approaching a closed door. The man helping me knocks loudly and then calls out.
Hey, you've got a visitor. Come in.
A voice calls back from inside.
I'm making some choices with my voices.
Yeah, you
Make
are.
the
You are
choices.
making
We're
choices,
loving it.
and I
Pick
love
them.
Big choices only on GGK.
Yeah.
Go on ahead.
The man continues.
I'll be back at the register if you need anything.
Oh,
as
yeah, I'm
Chuck
assuming-
forgot the quotation
I'm
marks
assuming that's
for
your
finishing
line.
this dialogue.
Yeah. Not exactly sure what to do next, I slowly push through the door.
Hey there.
Comes a single voice, followed by several more that chime in. There are 7 total, all calling out greetings of their own. The room is nice and bright, well designed and much more modern than the rest of the store. There are 2 couches and a coffee table in the middle. The area itself is the most surprising thing that waits for me. However,
Not.
the
Not the
area
most
itself
surprising
is
thing.
not the most surprising thing that waits for me. However, not by a long shot. There before me is a set of enormous polyhedral dice, the classic role-playing game configuration that I'm accustomed to, only just as large as I am.
Sir, are you gonna fuck these dice?
It seems like it. They're
Jack.
Are
also
gonna be 7 dice?
Do you
They're
do you
also
want to be 7 dice?
I'll try.
incredibly
they're
good-looking.
also
Yep.
incredibly good-looking.
If
Sporting
you
the
want to tag
features-
out at any point, tag one of us in. But I have complete faith in your ability.
I believe in
I
you,
got
Alex.
sporting the features of 3 men and 4 women, 1 for each die.
Damn, the
You-
gender binary has infected our dice.
Yeah.
You're looking for some lucky dice?
One of the guys questions the standard 6-sided die, or D6 as sometimes referred to.
If you can keep these voices straight, I'll give you $100.
I will Venmo you $75 if you go.
We will
all the
literally
way.
pay for your food tomorrow.
I was actually.
I admit.
Are you all pretty lucky?
The gang bursts into a fit of laughter, exchanging glances. It takes a while for them to calm down, but eventually they do, and the D6 returns its attention to me.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky.
He offers.
We're about as lucky as it gets. If you're looking to do well in a role-playing game, we've got your back.
Well, how much?
I question. The D6 smiles.
It doesn't work like that. If we like you, we'll come for free. And if we don't, well, then you're screwed.
The dice push together now, huddling up as they begin to chat excitedly to one another. Every once in a while, one of the sentient objects will turn around and glance back at me, sizing me up a bit more before returning to the group. Their discussions last for quite a while, but I've waited patiently for the verdict. Finally, it comes.
You seem cool.
The D6 offers.
We'll come with you.
Oh, great.
I reply, a little surprised.
I'm Normo. What's your name?
D6.
He offers.
This is D8, D4, D12, D20, D10, and another D10.
The group all waves, clearly happy to be embarking on this journey with me. Soon we're just strolling back through the store, where the man at the front counter nods at me knowingly.
Have fun!
He offers as my dice and I head out into the afternoon sun. Back at my home, the sentient dice immediately start getting comfortable. Some of them checking out the fridge and for something to eat, while others kick back on the couch and turn on the television. As a guy who lives alone and could use the company, I honestly don't mind. But I can see now why anyone else might be feeling overwhelmed at the moment. As I watch the group, I can't help but wonder if this magical luck they've been so confidently touting is actually real. I've been skeptical about this journey since the beginning, and I've pushed onward despite my reservations. Still, There's no proof that any of them have particularly good vibes when it comes to rolling, and I'd hate to show up for a night of Tingleverse, the official Chuck Tingle role-playing game, just to find out that I've been duped. I stroll over to the D20, a round feminine die that's absolutely gorgeous in a way that's actually a little imposing.
Would you mind if I gave you a roll?
I question.
Of course not.
She replies, jumping up off the couch and bouncing into my hand.
Wait a
That's what
minute.
Yeah, see,
Wait a
now
minute.
I was about to say,
They're
yeah.
as large as he is. They are the size of a person.
They can
And
change.
Suspension
into
of
dice.
disbelief.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
They
Wait, what was it?
exist. They exist in human form, but when you're ready to roll, those bitches jump into your hand and turn into dice.
Yep.
Okay, I
Plausible
okay.
deniability. Got it.
Possible deniability.
That's what we're here for.
Well, ready?
I question. The D20 laughs.
It's not like it's gonna hurt or something. I'm built for this. Fire at will.
I take a deep breath, hoping for some
like the
undeniable
D20.
evidence that I've
Me too. I love her.
hoping for some undeniable evidence that I've made a good decision here, and then roll her across the floor. The D20 spins through the air and bounces a few times, then finally comes to rest in the middle of the living room. I stroll over to check out the results, a surge of disappointment suddenly erupting through my body.
A 10.
I'm realizing something about the rest of the story as I flip through it.
Uh-huh.
I think the orgy's just with the dice.
Just with the dice.
It
We may
is.
have to divide up the dice voices, or just let Alex run through it, or if one of you want to narrate, we can switch off too.
We can figure it out. It's all good.
Okay. The D20 notices
It's a challenge.
my sour mood.
That's not bad. It's average.
You're right. You're right.
I reply.
I just thought, you were super lucky.
The D20 smiles mischievously.
Oh, we're lucky.
She informs me.
You can't just roll a die and expect it to magically put out good vibes, though. You've got to get us warmed up first.
The D6 chimes in.
Oh,
I stammer.
I had no idea. How do I do that, oh boy?
You could start by putting on a show.
D8 offers from the other side of the room.
A show?
I question, not entirely sure what this means.
Yeah,
D8 continues.
something hot to get us going.
I've changed my mind. I only want Alex to play all the dice.
Yep. I'm gonna sit here.
It suddenly
I'm enjoying
occurs to
myself.
me that
If you need a narrator, trade in, tag one of us.
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
but
Mm.
I'm
how
gonna
many-
listen.
Yeah. Okay. It suddenly occurs to me that this sentient tool of chance is trying to get me to strip for them, or something to that effect, and I'm shocked, but just how much I kind of like this. I'm shocked by just how much I kind of like this idea. Bless you, Chuck. In other circumstances, I might find
Listen,
myself...
if you could strip for your dice and make them roll really good for you in exchange,
I'd do it.
Yeah, I would
I
too.
would.
In other circumstances, I might find myself completely embarrassed by the thought alone, but right now, I'm getting slightly turned on. It also doesn't hurt that every one of these dice is breathtakingly attractive, both the men and the women. As a bisexual guy, I'm pretty happy about these strange circumstances I've found myself in.
boo you whore.
I take a deep breath and let it out, allowing these surge of erotic confidence to take hold. I'm not exactly comfortable enough to dance, but I slowly remove my shirt for the crowd, watching as their eyes stay transfixed on my muscular form. Clearly, they like what they see. Slowly.
Should get the horny music back.
Oh yes.
Let's play some
Yeah.
sense.
Sorry, I'm
Get Central
directing.
Bolero.
No, it's fine.
No,
It's fine.
Central Bolero going. Yes.
Yeah. Slowly, D10 and D12 make their way towards me. I'm quaking now, trembling with excitement as they approach, one man and one woman on either side of my exposed body.
I have a complaint.
Uh-huh.
Why aren't the D10 and the percentile die twins?
I think they are.
Are they twins? If they're
Gotta play
not,
'em.
I'm gonna be devastated. I just want everybody to know.
100%.
I'm quaking now. trembling with
Drink.
excitement as they approach, one man and one woman on either side of my exposed body. Soon enough, they're pressing up against my form, causing a long, drawn-out sigh to escape my mouth. I can't believe this is actually happening.
My cartoon brain is taking this into really weird places because
Yeah.
at first I pictured like a D10 and a D20 with
wait.
arms and legs, but
Wally,
now...
you're gonna want to wait for the next sentence.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, because I was at first picturing like an M&M situation.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
And now
What was
I'm
an M&M
thinking more
situation?
like human
Be not
body
afraid.
with a die head.
See,
Essentially.
yeah, that's where my mind is going. now with
I'm
this.
gonna need everybody to listen to the next sentence.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I turned to my left and kissed D10, a beautiful 10-sided woman on the lips, savoring this moment as her hands begin to explore me.
Okay, we can discuss again. A beautiful
Full
10-sided woman.
10-sided
Okay,
woman.
so now my brain, like, I get we're trying to, like, sexualize and humanize, but no, my brain keeps on going back to M&Ms.
Yeah.
Wait for this. Wait for the next sentence. Here we go.
Oh,
Moments
that was
later,
as far as I read.
I turned my attention to the man on my left. 12 sides of perfectly chiseled abs that I can't
They're
take
like
my eyes off
they're
of.
like the biblical.
They're biblical
They're
angel.
biblical
He has
angels.
12
That's
sides.
exactly where my brain was
Every
going to.
side
abs.
has chiseled
Yeah.
abs. Every
Yeah.
side.
Is that 12
Chuck.
cocks too?
We'll find out.
Well, I guess we're gonna find
We're
out.
gonna find out. Yeah.
I kiss him deeply.
Someone needs to start doing the math on how many. Well, actually, we don't know which ones have which sets of equipment. Just
Yeah,
yet.
we'll figure it
We
out.
can't assume. We can't assume.
I kiss him deeply as well, allowing his roaming hands to join in the mix as he begins to explore my form. These two polyhedral lovers begin to work their way down the front of my chest and onto my stomach as the rest of the dice look on, hungry for more.
Fucking love the phrase polyhedral lovers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write a poem
Yeah.
about that later. I'm gonna have several more beers and write a poem about that.
Yeah.
Get ready.
Incredible.
They reach my belt and take their time to remove it, slowly unbuckling and then slipping it out of the belt loops with a patient grace.
Does
They're-
everyone in SMA wear a belt? Nobody fucking wears a
Nobody
belt.
wears a
Who
belt.
wears fucking belts anymore?
Yeah.
They're moving so slowly that I can tell it's a tease now, but I love this moment as much as I hate it. I want more, and they know how to make me beg.
Please.
I gush, the single word falling out of my lips in a moment of pure, unfiltered yearning. Finally, the two dice relent, unzipping my pants and pulling forth my rock-hard cock. They immediately get to work beating me off, taking turns as they alternate between working my shaft and rubbing my balls. The sensation is incredible, and they certainly know what they're doing. But the night is just getting started.
Chuck really likes the balls stuff.
He really
huh?
does.
He really
Yeah.
enjoys it. He also really likes two people sucking off at the same time.
Yeah,
like,
that's
okay.
You know what? Good for you.
Yeah,
you know what?
you like.
You write what you know.
Yeah.
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 I like to think Chuck fucks like a lot.
Yeah. I mean, you'd have to be inspired to write as much as he fucking
Yeah.
does
Yeah.
every year.
And I mean, when you look like Chris Pine, because he is Chris Pine, if you don't know that theory, that's just going to sound completely unhinged.
That Chuck Tingle is Chris Pine. That's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just Google it.
Yeah.
Soon enough. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I was gonna say one more.
No,
thing.
fine. Go ahead, please.
No, my one more thought was just that, like, I don't know if it's because we're just this far into doing this. This has no right to be as compelling as
It really.
like the first
really
one we were like
shouldn't
bucking around, and then like we came back and I was like, okay, shit, I want to hear about these
I wanna-
dice. Like,
yeah.
let's go.
Yeah.
This is it's like scratching a weird part of my sci-fi brain.
Yeah, I'm
Nope.
about to really be concerned with the logistics of the rest of this.
Well,
Don't
we can talk
worry about
about
them.
it. We can, or don't worry.
No,
about
let's
it.
please talk about it. Interrupt me and talk about it.
All right, express interrupting permission.
Yes.
Got it.
Soon enough, these two gorgeous dice drop down to the ground before me, staring up with cock-hungry eyes. They're beautiful.
Cock hungry eyes. Sorry, continue.
I thought you were about to do the Hot Pockets jingle.
I am want to do that as well.
Cock-hungry.
Turn around.
One might say
around.
that Cox and Hot Pockets have a.
As somebody who ate a hot pocket earlier today, they're pretty similar.
Oh, there's
Hot
gonna be a
Pocket.
there's gonna be a hot pocket later on in this story.
The beautiful D10.
I'm trying so hard to do.
Well, they're
Total
trying
Eclipse of
hard,
the
all
Heart,
right.
but with cock hungry eyes.
Okay, I
But
do
it
want to
doesn't
ask a
work.
question here. Least
Yes.
favorite euphemism for cock, because rod has to be up there in mine.
I really don't enjoy Rod, and it's
I
come up
don't
several
like
times
Rod.
so far.
I don't like Rod because it's also a man's name.
I don't like Rod because as soon as they say Rod, I think of like the glowing inanimate green rods from The Simpsons. and
It's
that's
well,
where
it's
my
the
brain
shape.
goes.
It's the
Yeah.
It's not really the shape of a rod. Like there's much more
No.
nuance to a
Yeah.
dick than a
Yeah.
rod.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
the same way that I
Yeah.
don't like the euphemism of warmth for a
Yeah.
vagina. Yeah,
Mm.
it
Yeah.
doesn't really.
No, I hate
Anyway,
It
sorry.
does nothing for me.
I
Not
had
at
to
all.
do a tangent that time because I
No,
saw
it's
this coming
okay.
up.
We're all allowed to do tangents.
Yeah, the beautiful take D10 takes my rod between her lips,
There are lots of tangents in the dice.
slowly pumping her head up and
Is that a
down my
math
length.
joke?
Yep.
Yeah, it
Is
is.
that a math joke?
It was
Yep.
a math joke.
On our
When-
Some of
Christian,
them might be tan.
on our
Alex-
Christian Twitch server.
on our Christian, yeah. How dare you do math here? We are
Alex,
smut
We are
only.
smutting today. No math today,
Alex.
only smut.
Alex, I'm so proud of you right now. You always know exactly what joke to say. That's gonna make me be like, yeah, that was
With
good.
sensual movements.
With sensual movements. If you could add
I mean, I
sensual
don't know that I
movements
would
to the
describe
joke-
my jokes as
I
sensual.
plunge my cock into my beautiful wife. Oh, sorry.
She takes her time with me, working me expertly as she swirls her tongue around my girthy member.
No, actually, I hate member more
Yeah,
than
I don't like
Member.
member.
Yeah,
That
I
is-
think
that is
member-
I
that
don't
is
like
the one
member.
I hate. I hate member because every time I read something that says member, I'm like, member what?
Why does
of
member
what?
have a distinct like Austin
If you-
Powers vibe to me?
Here's
See,
the
that's
thing.
it.
Old
Right,
member.
yes.
Yeah,
Old
okay,
member,
that's
yeah.
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
That's what
If
it is.
I'm fucking you and you describe your cock as your member, I don't want to member you.
No, I don't remember you.
Oh, I like that. That was,
I
that
want
was
you
a
to
good one.
leave. Bye.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
Bye.
I don't have a math joke, but I can make dick jokes all day.
Girthy member!
Ew, gross.
Eventually, the D10 pops my cock into her mouth and allows
No.
out of her mouth, thank you, and allows the D12 to have a turn. The handsome man opens wide and then services me with equal enthusiasm, pumping his head across my dick at an ever escalating pace. He continues like this until he can move no faster, then switches gears completely. The next thing I know, the handsome D12 is pulling back to collect his senses, gazing up at me with a playful smile as he prepares for something new. Once the living die is sufficiently centered, he parts his lips yet again. This time, however, the D12 doesn't pump his face across my swollen dick. Instead, he pushes himself farther back and farther down my length, swallowing my shaft deep into his neck, and then in an absolutely stunning display. I'm really trying
Okay,
hard
was
here.
that supposed to
happening?
be? Was that supposed to be a reference to? Was he deep throating? Or I'm literally like he. Like,
I'm
are you
trying to
neck
contemplate-
fucking him? Like what?
Once
He's
again,
morphing.
yeah. Once
He's
again,
morphing.
once again, Mr. Tingle has written a character with a horse cock, is what I'm guessing.
Well, the next part might elucidate this. His oral acrobatics are unlike anything I've ever seen, and I'm even more impressed when he holds me like this for what seems like forever. I'm in complete awe of the deep-throating D12, watching with rapt attention.
Now
until-
that's a good
yeah,
phrase.
watching
That's a phrase with good mouthfeel.
with
Yeah.
good.
Deep throating D12.
Oh gosh, but
It's the
that
new
just-
cellar
That
door.
feeling comment.
That's just
It's the new cellar door.
that just
Deep throating
leads
D12.
to like
Puckered back door.
Tightly
Deep
puckered.
throating D12.
like but deep throating D12 just leads to some Griffin McElroy shit, and
Yeah.
you know, Yeah.
I refuse
Yeah.
to think about the McElroys and sex.
Yeah,
at
not
the
in
same
this.
time.
No.
Once again, my level of embarrassment is too high, so I'm going to be thinking about the ground. Well,
Watching with rapt
Wait,
attention.
you guys are embarrassed?
no, not one bit.
I'm too drunk to be embarrassed at this
I
point.
have zero shame. You want
Me
to?
either.
Have given you an out again. You wanna
be
tag out at
embarrassed?
any point.
No. Well, how much? I may switch off to one of you at some
Okay.
point because I am getting hard with the word sounds. Where was I fucking at?
I'm
at
in
this
complete awe of the deep throating.
Thank
D12.
you. I'm in
no,
complete
throating
awe
D12.
of the deep-throating D12, watching with rapt attention until he finally pulls away from me with a sputter and a gasp. Saliva dangling
There's the
between
saliva
his
again,
lips
Chuck.
and my cock. He likes that. That's some hentai shit that
No,
Chuck
that-
is
yeah.
Likes
that
the
is
spit.
definitely pulling from.
He
at
likes to
this.
spit and he likes ball stuff.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I
Got
need D12's line now.
You like that?
The D12 has. I nod.
I
Dad?
fucking love it.
From across the room, the D6 waves down my attention.
Looks like you all are having some fun over there.
He observes.
Mind if the rest of us have a little fun too?
Of course you can.
I reply. Okay, one of you takes over and reads now, because
I gotcha. I haven't done the mega horny narration yet.
Yes,
so here we go.
please, continue.
This is Grant the GM. Tagging in. Immediately, the rest of the polyhedral dice spring into action, passionately finding one another in a frantic mess of erotic embraces. They get to work quickly, only making out for a brief moment before becoming much more carnal in their endeavors. Soon enough, the whole living room is filled with a cacophony of moans and groans, the sounds of sex filling my ears with a glorious warmth. There's that word again, Chuck. We're gonna have to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
I was already more turned on than I've ever been, but getting to watch these other combinations of wild bisexual lovemaking is just icing on the cake. Okay. I suddenly find myself overwhelmed with arousal, wanting nothing more than to be taken from behind. I turn around and fall to my knees, stripping off the rest of my clothes and tossing them to the side. I pop my rump, another word I
He
fucking
really
I-
likes the word rump.
likes
He likes
rump.
rump.
Like the word
I don't
rump
like
for
the word
sex
rump.
No, that's
because
gross.
that makes me think about
Like
You know,
food.
barbecue?
Like a
Like
roast.
barbecue.
yeah, like food.
Yeah, like a rump
yeah.
roast.
they're gonna
It's
eat you now.
2023. We all eat ass.
I pop my
That's
rump
fair.
out of the D12 and give it a playful slap.
Fuck me.
I demand. The handsome D12 doesn't hesitate, climbing down into position behind me and aligning his enormous cock
There it
with
is again!
my tightly,
puckered
back
door.
door.
I have to know
Jesus.
how many times in Tingle novels that phrase is written. Like, is that
Probably
a
every
is that a
single one of them.
All of them.
consistent phrase?
Maybe
He
it's an Easter
likes
egg.
butt stuff.
Like we might have to just look through and
And
find
listen,
it in like everyone.
We all do, but I've never heard the phrase "tightly puckered back door" as often as
yeah,
Nah.
yeah. That's
The Chuck
that's
Tingle
all.
original, baby. He's two-time Hugo Award nominated.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
So he said it at least twice.
At least twice.
Yeah.
He teases me for a moment, then finally thrusts deep into my asshole as a startled yelp escapes my lips. The living polyhedral die is absolutely enormous, we know, and it takes me a moment to adjust to his size.
He really likes big cocks too. Like that.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Size queen.
Yeah.
He likes a
Size
big
queen.
dick. Good for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Eventually, however, the sensation of aching discomfort fades away, replaced instead by a comforting fullness. This is exactly the same thing that happened in the last one, and a
Yep.
potent sense of good vibes that I'd heard so much about.
Good vibes.
There
Good
it
vibes
is.
only.
I offer knowingly. It's not long before D12 finds a rhythm with me pumping in and out of my asshole with ease. Suddenly, the beautiful D20 is climbing down into position in front of me.
Would you like a taste?
She questions, opening herself up.
Oh, I just keep going back to M&M's. Of course.
I mean, if that's what you have to
You're
imagine.
fucking
You're
the
fucking
green,
the green?
the green
Yeah,
M&M.
fucking the green M&M.
Sid, we were on the
We
same
did it,
page.
y'all! We did it! We're fucking the green M&M.
That's what's in my
And
brain
boy,
the entire time.
I didn't mention this earlier. The captioner is having a time tonight.
That's okay. You know what? It's learning.
It is learning.
It really is liking using the asterisk the to censor
Yeah.
us tonight.
Mhm.
Good for it. Where are we?
Wally just said, of course.
Of course. I groan, and then immediately dive in, gently running my tongue along her clit. I take my time with D20, just as D12 had taken his time with me. I'm in no rush, and the better we do at warming each other up, the more critical our climaxes will be.
Hey.
Critical climax.
I realized I'm sort of slipping into like a noir detective novel, and
I
I'm
was
gonna
doing
It's
it
continue.
okay.
too.
We
It's
all
all
did it.
good.
We all
We all
did
get
it.
there eventually.
I'm gonna
Have
continue.
to.
Once I see what D20 is responding to, I simply give her more of that. Now, see that? That's the right way to do it.
Mhm.
That's a good lover right there.
Yeah.
Right there. That's great.
You like this? I'll do more of that. And eventually, add my fingers to the mix. After a while, I'm simply lapping away at her with everything I've got while D12 pounds me up the ass. I can sense, by the way, D20 is clenching and unclenching her stomach that she's about to come, so I don't let up for a second. It's not long before my hypothesis is confirmed, because like Wally said before, I believe in science.
Science.
That beautiful polyhedral dive throwing her head back and letting out a frantic scream of ecstasy, completely lost in the moment as surges of pleasure course through her form.
Her
Indeed.
form that we're not quite
That's
100%
still
sure about.
ambiguous.
This is a
Ambiguous.
20-sided woman.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether
Do
to
all
picture.
20 of her sides also have abs? That's
Yes.
Yeah,
that's
again,
the question.
I'm really in between of like, is this a weird like 20-sided person, or is
I'm
this an
imagining-
Are there 40
M&M?
boobs here? This
Yeah.
one
Are there
person.
40
Yeah.
boobs?
Are there 40
here?
tits?
But wait, no, hold on.
See,
hold
in
on.
my
No,
brain, I'm imagining like prisms, where like
Okay.
they have human forms, but like based on the direction you look at them, they look a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Different.
Hear me.
Okay.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out. What if this is like a Steven Universe kind of situation where they can like make hard light versions around like their dice, so they become these hot people, but they're also dice.
So they're holograms.
Okay.
Yeah,
hard
like
light.
us.
I can
yeah.
get down with that.
But like
Okay,
a
okay.
good author, Chuck Tingle has left it to us to interpret
Exactly.
the situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There it is.
I choose M&M people.
And Alex chooses a woman with 40 tits.
Yeah!
And this is
I think
why
I
he's
choose
a
that one, too.
two-time nominated Hugo Award nominated.
I gotta use the battle. I hope you.
Go.
Go.
Go. Go forth.
We will soldier on. Val deserves a break.
Yes.
It is taking so much effort not to just fully fall into like a weird Nick Nolte like detective.
Do it,
accent.
please.
Do it, no, do it.
Go
I really
for it.
want to be Dick Tracy right now.
Well,
Do you wanna
first of
take a
all,
break? I can
mean-
take
No,
over narration.
no, I want to keep reading. I'm just
Okay.
sort of halfway between Dick Tracy and Columbo and trying to decide
Oh.
who I am.
And I don't
One
wanna-
more thing.
I don't want to correct you, but
Just one more thing.
I don't want to correct you, but Dick Tracy was Warren Beatty.
No, I said I'm between Dick Tracy and Columbo.
Oh, okay, all right.
Warren Beatty on this side, Peter Falk on this side.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
I'm
I was
between the
just
two.
kinda confused.
No.
And between the two,
I know the
two-
difference between
Between
Dick
the two.
Tracy and Columbo.
Between the
Trust
two
me.
is a Nick Nolte, so that's kind of where we're at.
The
right now.
combination of Warren Beatty's Dick Tracy and Peter Falk's Columbo is Nick Nolte.
Not
You know
a
what? That-
character, is
just
literally
Nick Nolte.
the
That's,
person.
no, that
Nick
scans.
Nolte.
That scans 100%.
Yeah.
That really does.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't enunciate enough, and I sounded like a fool. And you're
I
right
said
to correct
twoo.
me. And you're right to correct me.
You did not sound like a fool. I was just let's
But,
keep on going. Let's keep on going.
One more thing. When D20 finally finishes, she falls back, panting with exhaustion. Part of me expects her to be done for the night, But I quickly realized this is not the case. In fact,
What the
Val,
fuck
we
did
didn't
I
get any-
miss?
We didn't get any closer.
Talking about Columbo.
We discussed Columbo, Dick Tracy, and Nick Nolte, and how they're an amalgam of each other.
in fact, it seems like this orgasm has simply pumped her up even more.
I need more cock.
She demands.
I need you both to fuck me.
I glance back at D12, who is still pounding my ass from behind.
So
And he
remember
gives
the
me a knowing nod.
remember the show Full House and how Dave
I don't want to
Coulier-
think about Full House in this context.
But that's okay. Okay, look. You can talk about fucking M&Ms. I'm gonna talk about Full House. Okay.
Wally's right, and you should listen.
I
Okay.
don't want to listen. I'm gonna leave again.
So Dave Coulier was on Full House, and he had
Yes.
Mr. Woodchuck, and that's the voice Alex is
Mr.
using.
Woodchuck.
And now that Alex said, "I need more cock, she demands. I need you both to fuck me," I'm just picturing Dave Coulier voicing all of these dice, and that is a
I
really
mean-
weird place to go.
Somebody out there does want to fuck Dave Coulier.
Alanis
Yeah, Alanis
Morissette.
Morissette.
Specifically, Alanis Morissette specifically.
We have a masterpiece of a song as evidence.
So now that just brings up the question, like, when Dave Coulier nutted with Alanis Morissette, did he use the Popeye voice or the
Did he go
Mr. Woodchuck voice?
backwards?
Yo, I'm gonna need more rum.
Yo, on and on. Should I keep doing the Columbo voice?
Yes, please.
Yes,
Is it bad?
Please do the
Okay.
combos. It's fantastic.
Oh, I just love Columbo so much.
I believe you were at Soon Enough, the handsome die.
Soon enough. The handsome guy is pulling out of me as I turn around and lay out on my back. One more thing. I watch as D20 straddles my body, the beautiful die reaching down and grabbing a hold of my cock. She aligns it with her pussy and then slowly drops down on me, letting out a soft and satisfied moan as I fill her up completely. She wastes no time getting to work, rocking her hips with skill as D12 climbs into position behind her. Suddenly, the tightness of her pussy is amplified even more, pulled completely taut as D12 slides into her ass.
Oh my.
I can feel him pumping in and out right next to me. The moments later, all three of us have found a pleasant, pulsing rhythm together.
I need that voice to end. I think.
Are we done? Are we done with Columbo? Okay.
I as much as I love the Columbo voice,
Was
I am
it
in
too
one-
good?
It's
It was too
hurting
good.
me.
No, it is
Was it
way
too much
spot-
like Columbo? Okay.
It was way too spot on.
Columbo.
I gotta
It
say,
was
I watched a
Columbo.
lot of fucking Columbo in my life.
Hell yeah.
It was
I love-
very spot on, and that
Oh, wow.
like it threw me out of it completely.
Just one more thing.
I need you to do the rest of
Columbo?
it in a Rocky Balboa voice.
I don't know what.
Oh, I'll do that.
I can't
I'll
be
do it.
Stallone.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
No, you have to play your character.
You've
And
done
I'll
your character?
I'll voice my character as Rocky
What is
Balboa
somebody
did.
give me a Rocky? What does Rocky sound like?
Hey,
Yo, Adrian.
Yo,
Adrian.
Adrian.
You gotta like slur every now and then.
Hey,
Yeah, there
hey,
you go.
yo,
There
hey,
you- there you
hey,
go.
hey,
Hey.
Adrian. Okay.
There you go, you got it.
Clip
I'm
this.
in it.
Clip that.
I'm in
Clip
it.
that. Thank you.
Oh, LB's here.
Welcome, LB.
I was texting LB about this stream, so
You missed
We-
my apparently too good Columbo
Way too
impression.
good.
Yeah.
So I'm doing Rocky now. All right. It's D20's turn.
God damn, that feels so fucking good.
The beautiful D20 moan.
and that's all I needed. that's all I needed.
That's good. That's good. Nope.
You're
okay.
good.
That's
Perfect.
it.
No
That's
notes.
it.
Okay.
I feel so full.
What am I doing now? Am I just
Just regular. Just hit it regular.
The sensations are passing back and forth between us like a never-ending feedback loop, building and building without any sign of slowing down. We're completely lost in this moment, beside ourselves with ecstasy. I barely even notice. It sounds weird to hear my own voice now. I barely even notice when D6 positions himself next to me. But the second I feel his presence, I reach out and grab a hold of his, once again, enormous cock.
I just want for
Horse
once it to be
cocks
like
all day.
his perfectly average size.
Perfectly.
No,
average-
they're
There was
all
an
enormous.
there was an
cock.
average joke earlier when he rolled d20.
Cock. Oh yeah, that's right.
That's true.
I beat him off furiously while continuing to double penetrate
Okay,
D20.
now let me.
I was about to pantomime
Yeah.
that, and then I decided I don't want
Don't.
that out the internet.
Don't.
Yeah,
Let
that's
me-
gonna
let
get
me
gift
interject here.
immediately.
When they Google us, they will find this, so don't make it worse.
Okay, so they distinctly said beat off furiously, correct?
Yeah.
I beat him off furiously while continuing to double penetrate D20.
Okay. Usually, if you're gonna beat someone off furiously, there better be some lube involved because that will hurt.
Again, it comes down to the lack of lube, Chuck.
Yeah.
Yes. Chalk. Lube.
Like at least
Lube.
mention that the D6 was sucked off beforehand, before you beat them off furiously.
Yeah, there was like some like something there.
Yeah,
right?
there has to have been something
some
there because
liquid.
that
I
hurts.
mean, we don't know who d6 is coming from. Maybe he was busy with one of the other
Yeah.
dice.
Okay,
Fair
all right, you know,
enough,
yeah,
fair enough,
yeah,
fair
yeah,
enough.
yeah, okay, yeah,
I
yeah.
just, how many holes does this being have? Unclear.
Look, they have a D6 is like 6 holes. 10
Listen, this
holes,
one's gotten
20
real
holes.
sci-fi. Okay.
yeah.
Are we? Am I doing a voice? Am I doing a character?
I mean, why don't you do what you want to do for voice wise?
No.
No, because that's what will go right back to Columbo. You're absolutely right.
I'll just do Columbo again.
Just
Do
do
Skrillex.
normal voice.
Okay. I'm not doing Skrillex. The rapid movements of my hand are clearly just what D6 was looking for. But I take things even farther. Do you mean further? By
Not
opening
farther
up-
because it's an
Is it
actual
farther?
physical distance. Further is when it's metaphorical or you
No,
can't
that's what I'm
actually
saying.
measure
But I
it.
take things even farther by
Well,
swallowing his dick.
finish the sentence. That is
So-
a distance.
I guess
I don't know.
technically it's also a distance. I mean, you're not wrong. The rapid movements of my hand are clearly just what D6 was looking for, but I take things even further by opening up wide and swallowing his rod.
Nope.
So
His
much
rod.
of it is happening at this point that I can barely keep track of it, but the sense of impending orgasm that continues to blossom within me tells me that I'm on the right track. More and more, the sensation begins to swell, and as though connected by some magical thread, LB's leaving.
LB's.
Bye, LB.
Wait. This. Okay, I'm sorry. We over smutted LB. I have
That's-
to. I'm sorry. I have to
Yeah.
point this out. We over smutted LB.
Yeah, I think we win.
I'm kind of proud.
We win.
We win.
I take
I'm
this
kinda
as a win.
proud.
High five all around.
High fives,
Yeah.
y'all.
High fives all around, y'all.
More and more, the sensation
Oh,
begins to
she's just
swell.
gonna do dice.
That is factually untrue.
But they're shaped like people. These dice
Look,
are shaped
look.
like people.
All right,
Or
LB,
like
look,
M&Ms.
LB,
Or like
we
Or like
have
M&Ms
several
if you're
ways you
Wally.
can approach this. You can have several ways to approach this. You can view them as M&Ms, or we can go Steven Universe route.
Oh,
Or
LB's saying it's like a parental relationship with her dice.
Well,
But
these
these
dice
are
have specifically
dice.
not set it up that way.
yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I understand not wanting to listen to your children. I'm gonna pretend like that didn't happen.
Hi, Sita's mom. Hi.
Cetus mom, if
More-
you're still watching, good on you.
We're really proud of you that you stuck
Get
with
it.
us the entire way.
More
Love you,
and
Gene.
more, the sensation begins to swell, and as though connected by some magical thread, the whole room around us begins to grow louder and louder in their expressions of passion. Everyone is feeling the same thing, the whole gang of beautiful dice and me, vibrating on exactly the same carnal wavelength. Nobody changes a damn thing and just keeps pushing and pushing toward the inevitable end of our journey. I feel like that paragraph was from a different book.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
What happened to the D10 twins? Because the D10
They're
twins
doing
were
their
They're
own
out doing
thing,
their own
it
thing.
sounds
I
like.
am looking forward to
They're
these
up
next
with D4 and
three.
D8.
I am looking forward to these next three
Yeah.
readings by Alex, though, so I need complete,
Yeah, so
complete focus
Alex,
here.
Well,
Alex,
no, the
I
first
do-
one is going to be Wally.
Yeah, the first
Oh,
one's
right,
me.
okay. Wally
Okay,
and then Alex.
but remember, I will have to say that this next line, you have a cock in your mouth. So I'm just
Oh, okay.
Okay.
yes,
Good
Do you
to
have
know.
a cock in your mouth?
Well,
Do you
no.
want to?
Okay.
just
wanna
this
read
first
it?
one.
Oh, for Wally,
Just
not
this
for
first
me.
one. Yeah,
Can you
just
read
for
me in?
Wally.
Can
I
you read
will-
me in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody changes a damn thing. Just keeps pushing and pushing towards the inevitable end of our journey. I cry out to the D6.
That was like Bane fucking somebody.
Who so diligently slips in and out of my lips.
Gotham is your ally?
You think cock is your ally?
This cock in my
I
mouth
was
is
born on the
fantastic.
cock, raised in.
I love
Please
fucking
break
my
me.
D20. Please
Break me
D20.
like I broke Bruce Wayne's back. You want to take that reading one more time?
Yes, please.
Scenes?
Yeah, please. Should I?
Yeah, let's get a clean take. Clean take. If you want to read them in and take to Van.
Thank you.
Oh no. I lost my page. Hold on. Hold, please.
Page 24.
Hold, please.
We're at 69% of the way through the ebook, y'all.
Nice.
Hey!
Oh, mine says 68. Cow.
Mine does too, but
Mine
I'll
says
take y'all's.
69.
Hey.
I cannot.
You want me to
Page
take back
24.
over?
No, I don't. I want to keep reading. I just fucking lost my place.
You're looking for the quote that says "come in my mouth."
Well-
if that... it's like very close to the end.
I got it. I'm here. I'm ready.
trying
All
to
right.
figure out what I can do to simulate like a cock in my mouth, but because I don't have anything around me right now.
How flexible?
I'm pretty flexible, you know. I could
There's the
try.
shame.
Okay,
There it
okay,
is.
okay.
We
There
broke
it
Alex.
is.
All right.
Only for saying it on stream.
I mean, I did stretches today. I could like get down there if I tried.
Dude,
That would
Twitch
take us off
Nah.
Twitch.
We can't.
All right, you
do-
better fucking figure it out because I'm reading you in right
All right,
now.
go for
Nobody
it.
changes a damn thing. Just keeps pushing and pushing toward the inevitable end of our journey.
Come in my mouth.
That one was worse somehow.
Look,
I cry
it
out
very
to
well.
the D6.
We have two takes. It's fine.
Who
Continue.
so
Keep moving.
diligently slips in and out of my lips.
Come in my pussy.
The D20 on top of me screams.
I'm in my ass.
The D12, who is fucking her from behind, chimes in to yet another die who has joined the fray at some point, unbeknownst to me. Seconds later, the whole lot of us is erupting with a set of powerful orgasms, screaming wildly as we let loose with all of our pent-up sexual pressure. I can feel the jizz spill out of me and into... That's
think
not
that's
a dice.
I
D20.
think that's a D10. I think
No, it's
20?
D20
It's
based
spooky
on
D20.
the.
Two D zeros.
2D zeros as I receive a load of my own down my hungry throat. I swallow. I'm so glad I'm not doing the Columbo voice anymore. I swallow proudly, taking down every last drop of D6 is the word I hate the most. Seed.
I don't know. I think I hate spunk most.
I know.
Spunk might be
I'll
right.
take spunk.
Spunk, yeah,
Seed has like a weird.
breeding kind of. implication.
yeah.
Yeah, like a
Yeah.
breeder king thing. Not my thing.
Yeah,
Again, not yucking
yeah.
anyone's
It
yum.
might be
Just saying.
somebody's thing.
No,
I don't
there's
know.
someone
Like
out there who likes
spunk
that
just
shit.
feels naturally
No,
like
fine.
gross to me.
Well,
Yeah.
jizz is gross.
Well, no, well, because I can't go with Spunk because I think of Rocco's Modern Life, and I loved Spunky in
Oh,
Rocco's Modern Life.
spunky.
Like, he was my
now
favorite.
that's what
Well,
I'm
again,
thinking of.
Rocco was a sex worker, so
I
it's
still
understandable.
hate Seed.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. You know what? Everyone has their own preferences.
Eventually.
Absolutely.
The whole collection of dice and me are lying in a sweaty pile, panting with exhaustion as we revel in our post-orgasmic bliss.
Okay, Grant's gonna have some lines coming up.
And
so maybe
yeah, I was
switch
gonna say we've
narrators.
reached
Do you-
the end
do
of
you
the
want me
scene,
to
so I
t-
well,
yeah,
I
why don't you
think
jump in? The rest of
Yeah.
us has characters. Yeah.
The eyes of the whole table are upon me, completely enraptured in this moment of role-playing tension that has been building over the whole evening. After the last game, it feels as though everyone has been waiting for a moment for me to either redeem myself or fail even more miserably.
the void crabs you have cornered, hissing loudly. Have you cornered? I read too much, I can't read anymore. The void crabs have you cornered, hissing loudly and snapping their claws.
Grant, the game master, explains, painting a picture in our imaginations.
Everyone else has managed to swing across the ravine, but Normo, god damn it, Normo, Normo has been left behind after stepping in a bear trap. Normo!
Normal, come on, Normal.
Somehow, he's managed to free himself, but he's been left very wounded. And the rope that was used before is now frayed and broken.
I'm swinging across the ravine.
I announce. It's not like I've got any other choice in this situation, but the proclamation is still filled with an extra helping of confidence from yours truly. I'm not worried.
Because he fucked his dice off.
Yeah.
All right.
Grant replies with a somber nod.
First things first, you have a... How does Grant know this? You have a 98% chance of the rope breaking. You want me to roll this check, or should you?
I'll roll it.
I reply.
You need double 9s or double 0s.
Grant continues. I take my 2d10s, giving
Twins.
each of them a knowing look. Seconds later, I bounce these enormous dice across the ground, the whole table of players watching with grave attention as at my desperate attempt to find even the slightest shred of luck. None of them think this is going to work. I remain cool, calm, and collected. I have absolute confidence of what the results will be, and when these 2d10s come to rest, the entire room erupts in shocked cheers of excitement. 2 9s stare back at us, one of them giving me a wink as I return the gesture.
So they
with
do
a quiet nod.
they do have faces as dice.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it's your lucky day.
The game master offers.
I think I'm going to be having quite a few of those.
I
Wink.
reply.
All right. So I need to show that for me,
Oh, God.
I am 74% through this book, and the remaining pages are just listing
just titles.
Chuck Tingles.
Oh,
I am 54% of the way through this book.
I am 74% of the way book.
Also by Chuck Tingle. Dinosaur Tinglers. There's a whole list of them. Unicorn Tinglers.
Wait,
Bigfoot
hold on a second.
Tinglers.
Hold on a second. So I looked at the Dinosaur Tinglers. The first one that popped out in front of me, Buttland, Ryan Gosling's, and the City of Butts.
I do want to get into the no sex tinglers. Not
Yeah.
pounded in the butt by anything, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Dressed up, handsome, and not pounded.
Dollars in exchange for 20% of my butt.
Nice guy dinosaur doesn't pound me in the butt.
Leadership is from the depths of the endless cosmic void.
I like Megalodons.
Well,
My name is Crimbo Tombs, and I'm seeking $1 million in exchange for 20% of my butt.
I like this one.
You guys didn't finish the title. It's dressed up, handsome, and not pounded because cosplay is not consent.
I like this one right
That's
here.
the whole title.
Not pounded by the physical manifestation of someone else's doubt in my place on the autism spectrum. Let's go.
I've got my favorite one.
Denying someone's personal journey and identity like that is incredibly rude, so no thanks.
I like not pounded by my soul crushing job because I quit.
Oh, here's a good one. Just annoying and creepy and doesn't respect my boundaries when I tell him we're not on a date.
Oh my god, these are really
Oh, no,
good.
wait, hold on. That's actually half of the title from the previous one. Nice guy dinosaur doesn't pound me in the butt because I'm not interested and he's not actually nice. He's just annoying and creepy and doesn't respect my boundaries when I tell him we're not on a date.
Yes.
Whew, that's a
I
mouthful.
like not pounded by anything while I practice responsible social distancing.
Yeah.
And then, in the next category, sentient lesbian jet ski gets me off.
And then Moby Butt.
Moby Butt.
Moby Butt. Yep, Moby Butt.
There's trans tinglers too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw those.
Pounded by
the handsome
yeah.
living song that's been stuck in my head, a trans buckaroo tale.
The last missing piece for the jigsaw puzzle I've been working on all week is handsome.
And he'll pound me in the butt once I find him a trans buckaroo tale.
Yeah.
We love the trans buckaroo tales.
A lot of good stories from.
Yeah.
Also, he has written some self-help books.
Yeah.
Chuck
Guide to
Dr.
Romance.
There are
Chuck
guides,
Tingle
yes.
Supply the Void.
To the void.
Yeah.
To film.
Scary stories to tingle your butt. 7 Gay Tales of Terror, Volume 2. Breaking the fourth butt.
Well, look forward to these next year for Sid's birthday.
Yeah.
I'm now 100% of the way through the book.
Wait, it doesn't let me go any. I'm not even. Like, I'm only at 97% and they won't let me go any more pages.
Oh.
The book that's never finished.
Well, that's all
Oh.
we've got.
They have a
Yeah.
choose your own adventure book.
Oh my
No
Escape from the Billings
bugging
Mall.
shit.
Escape from the Billings Mall, a select your own timeline adventure.
Oh no, it's the adventure, so it's part of the role-playing game.
Yeah.
We
Well,
have to.
Okay, so hold on. Because it's single verse role playing game / interactive fiction.
Oh,
and
so
the
that may
first
just
floor-
be
That's-
a
yeah.
choose your own adventure.
Gotcha.
Okay, we're doing the choose your own adventure next
We
year for my
should do.
birthday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you
no
mean
flipping,
tomorrow?
no putting your finger on the pages.
You mean
You gotta.
tomorrow?
Do you mean tomorrow? Because I'm gonna buy it.
I mean, I'm not doing birthday festivities until Saturday and Sunday.
Happy double
so
birthday,
I'm available tomorrow
Happy
night,
double birthday,
so-
Sid.
Thanks.
Guys, I think the stream is over.
Yeah,
I think it is.
Yeah.
We're right on time too, just
Yeah, we
great.
did it.
We
Yeah.
actually did it.
So stars and wishes.
My wish is we read Escape from the Billings Mall, select your own timeline adventure.
Yeah, no shit.
shall.
We should do a choose your own adventure and like vote on
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That would be really fun.
Voting. I
Actually.
never saw
would
the
be so
poll
fun.
on.
Oh, I couldn't get the poll
chat.
up because I couldn't log into the. There was a thing I couldn't log in. I
Gotcha.
didn't want to interrupt people.
Well, I'm gonna take that as I won.
Yes. Well,
Of course,
maybe
maybe.
we'll
I
do
don't
a
know.
vote. We'll do a vote on Saturday for it for people that have no
I-
idea what's going on.
Never had to take a breath and compose myself.
I am pretty
Yeah,
proud
I-
of myself. The only time I had to breath and compose myself because I was cracking up at you guys so hard.
I think I won.
I don't know.
I will
It's my
note
birthday.
for
I
the
won.
Yeah, Sid
Yes,
wins.
of
It's
course.
Sid. Yeah, Sid won.
Sid
I
wins.
only
It's her
cut myself
birthday.
off earlier because I was like, oh no, is this the line that's gonna get like break TOS?
Overall, I think we all did really. Like honestly, I'm proud of you as well, Val. Like you
Yeah.
did. You did great. You made it.
You soldiered through.
You made it.
Yeah, you
Thank
made it.
you.
Yeah.
Of
So proud
course.
of you.
Well, thank you, everyone, for celebrating with us. Even if you came in and went nope and left, like LB, we appreciate you showing up anyway. Once again, it's my birthday, and my wonderful friends did this ridiculous thing with me, and I appreciate them all and love them very, very much. And if you would like to help celebrate my birthday, I appreciate you with perhaps a donation to one of my favorite charities, which are up in the chat. Again, they would be the National Network of Abortion Funds, the Trevor Project, my local favorite, Girls Rock Chicago, as well as the Bail Project. They're all amazing organizations. Even if it's not my birthday, please make a donation. They will always appreciate and definitely need those funds to continue to do the amazing fucking work that they do. Yeah. Otherwise, our next scheduled stream, who knows? Maybe we'll do the Choose Your Adventure tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe you'll have to be in our Discord and find out. Next scheduled scream. Next scheduled scream is right now.
Everybody,
It-
take a second if you're out there in chat. Just scream.
Just scream.
You'll feel better after you do it.
Yeah.
You'll feel so much better. I don't know about your neighbors, but you will feel better.
You'll feel better.
Mm-hmm.
Our next scheduled stream will be Saturday at 11 o'clock Eastern for some more Strixhaven slash Witchlight shenanigans. Yeah, we're very excited. We're finishing our Winterlude and then getting into the good stuff for our next adventures. Yay! So definitely check that out. Otherwise, yeah, we'll be back into the swing of things as well next week. Anything else that we want to plug, chat about? Anything from
Buy Chuck
from-
Tingle's books.
Yeah,
Yes.
buy them all.
He's a cool dude.
Yep.
Chuck
And-
Tingle's
Including,
amazing.
yeah. And he's got a new horror novel out, Camp Damascus.
Yeah, which I'm definitely gonna buy.
So
Yeah, buy his
amazing.
stuff. He's
Do
he's
it.
cool, and even if you don't like the sex stuff, he has stuff that's not that. He just writes
Not
fun
sexy.
shit.
Yeah.
And he's a cool dude. So
Yeah. And
he
again,
doesn't edit his own books, but hey, we ignore that.
no, and it's fine. And you know what?
he doesn't have time for that.
No, doesn't have time. And the
When
only
you're
reason we
busy
were able to read this on stream tonight is because he's given a blanket consent
Yeah.
to use
just do it.
his works for any sort of performance purposes because he's awesome. So thank you, Chuck. We appreciate
We love you, Chuck.
We
You're
love
the
your
best, Chuck.
stuff.
If GGK had an award, we would give it to you.
Yep.
But he wouldn't accept it probably because he's a
No,
homie.
and then we'd give
No.
it to somebody else because we like you and we would respect your
Yeah.
wishes.
Give it
Absolutely.
to like I don't know, Brandon Sanderson or something.
Nah,
Yeah, yeah.
he's got a lot of them.
Yeah, he has enough.
We'll give it to viewers like you.
Hey!
Only the specific one that Val is pointing at.
Yeah, only you.
If you think that's you, tweet at OMG it's some guy on Twitter.
Again, thank you all. This was a wonderful birthday celebration. I appreciate
Happy
all of
birthday,
you.
Sid.
Happy birthday, Sid!
Thanks.
One last Chuck Tingle thing on the Wikipedia page and right at the bottom. In 2022, Tingle purchased the domain governorabbott.com and used it to protest Texas Governor Greg Abbott's policies impacting transgender individuals.
Yeah, what a fucking hero.
Fucking rock star.
Chuck Tingle actively used his money to save trans rights. So,
Yeah.
Fucking rock star.
trans rights, eat ass, fuck dinosaurs,
Hail Satan.
hail Satan.
Yep.
And good night, Internet.
To try to hail Satan.
And good night, Internet.
And good
Good
night.
night, Internet.
Bye.